Hi everybody, welcome back to the stream. I'm still locked out of the donation site, so you can't see the total on the stream, but you can go to the website and see what it is yourself, and let me know as well.
I hear cool. We already beat the total.
Yeah, I hear it's at $7,137. That's what I hear.
Woo!
I also unfortunately can't do the donor giveaways at the moment, but I will do all the ones that I've missed as soon as I can get back on the site. During this portion of the stream, you can win. Donors can win. Where did my list go? I've lost it. Too many things open. Donors can win a copy of Viral, which is a game from Arcane Wonders, and chat raffle will be for a Brute Force branded dice vault from JBG Garage Crafts.
I have also set aside a secret special chat raffle prize. It's a surprise gift that we'll learn about later.
Quick aside is I'm looking at the chat because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do when you stream sometimes. And Death by Kitten is a great username. I'm just very into that username. Okay.
They were in the Kids on Bikes chat yesterday. Oh God, no, 2 days ago. What time has no meaning? It doesn't matter.
In quarantine times? Never. Okay. Are we gonna? Do we want to get down and dirty, or are we gonna? Do we want to vibe a little before? Does John have any more good housekeeping things to do?
No, but thank you to everyone who has donated so far. We've reached our goal of 6,000, which is incredible. And if you can afford to donate more, then we would gratefully welcome it. But we don't want to force anyone into bankruptcy or anything. We know it's a tough time for everybody. With the world being on fire and everything, so if you can't afford to donate, that's absolutely fine. You can spread the word, and if at some point in the future you can feel like you can donate, the donation site will be open until the end of the year, so you can drop in a bit of money there.
We should also mention for the people that don't regularly tune into Brute Force streams that Pat is not actually here. And that instead we are joined by Hiro.
By his new baby, Hiro.
They grow up so quick, don't they?
Grow up so fast. It was only like 2 weeks ago that he was born.
Just have that twinge of beard grow, and then
You have that everlasting youth look.
That is a lie.
I'm trying to
remember
who won the last giveaway because I forgot to take a note of it. So I'm scrolling.
It was the Canadian Devil.
That's the one. Thank you very much. The Canadian Devil.
You're welcome very much. This is my brain.
Here, then
I was like,
for one time.
I thought that was like a nickname that you had given to someone, but no, that was their handle. Okay.
That was their actual handle.
Okay.
I kept intermittently. I kept intermittently unmuting because I had the stream up on my other monitor, and I kept unmuting it once in a while just to check in to see if things were wrapping up and when I should actually pay attention, put a shirt on, put some pants on, all that good stuff. And
stop playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
that was me.
Put the Switch down actually and stop tending to my island.
Yeah, I was doing chores. I haven't logged on today, so I was doing my chores like a good little gremlin.
My island is looking very fresh. Just let everybody know.
I need to stop by your island. Ray, I need to meet you so I can send you stuff.
Okay, the clarification is very important because we have met. I'm blasting our cache right now. We have, in fact, personally met.
Ray, this is Carly. Carly, this is Ray.
Oh, God,
hey, Ray, the chat.
Finally.
Ray, the chat's saying that you are hard to hear.
So
can you up your volume again?
Hey, if it's coming through John's...
I can just actually, I can't up.
I was like, if it's coming through John's audio...
Yeah, we pretty much keep you at 200 because...
Yeah.
Why am I so quiet?
I don't know. That sounds like that's probably good, though.
Sounds a bit better.
That's better.
I have an evergreen anxiety that I'm constantly annoying everyone. So maybe my low gain is a manifestation of that.
Oh...
It's okay.
Really sad.
We're fine. Hey, donate to the Trevor Project. No.
Wait, I have a very important question that got lost.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes.
so New Jersey has a devil. What is a Canadian devil? Being from Canada,
Oh.
I don't know this.
It's
and
got
I
to
was
be a
like,
type of goose, right? It's got to be like a demon
Oh,
goose.
yeah.
It's a
you're
goose
fucking
moose.
right.
It's otherwise known
A
as the goose moose.
moose.
Canadian geese, if you've ever met one, are the most aggressive,
Mhm.
biggest ass.
Yeah.
I call them hate ducks.
Wait, maybe
Hate ducks?
Hero is actually the Canadian devil with the beard like that.
Ooh.
I mean, he's not originally Canadian though, so
That's true.
This is also true. I'm dirty.
He's essentially Canadian at
It's
this point.
essentially
Essentially.
Yeti.
I mean, Minnesota is the Canada of the states, from what I've been told. So
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
So yeah, thanks for joining everybody. We are playing a homebrew version of a game called Lasers and Feelings that Ray has named Lootin' and No, not Lootin'.
Lost and Looting.
Lost and Lootin'.
Lost and looting.
So, if you're not familiar with Lasers and Feelings, you can Google it. It's like an open source one-page RPG. It's really good for one-shots. It's very simple, easy. It kind of like lays out all the character building and all of that. It is normally set in space, very like Star Trek on board of a spaceship. But because it's just open source, like just Wild West internet RPG, there's a lot of different people that have homebrewed their own version. And I wanted it to be like in world in the little brute force canon. And so I took a bunch of homebrews and then I sort of chopped and screwed it up to sort of make it fit to what we're going to be doing. And I decided to call this Lost and Looting. We're going to like build characters and everything just live off the cuff, fresh, just like freeform jazz. So
Which everyone loves.
Everyone loves that. But no. It's kind of made for that, like Fiasco. It's kind of made for you to do it on the fly.
So, quick question.
Yes.
Should we record this or just show everyone to the YouTube video when it's up?
I mean, we've never recorded a charity stream episode
Yeah.
of anything that we've ever done.
No, we
record
did
the one with the
once.
good boy, I believe.
Oh yeah,
That
Well,
was my
wasn't- was that a
first
charity?
episode. It never
That
got
was-
released,
that-
I don't think.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, did?
Cammy's
Huh.
first episode.
I should go back
Yeah,
and
just
listen to
Actually, I
the
think it was
first
technically
episode.
Cammy's second episode.
Oh yeah, because
It
it
was
was a
my
good
first
It was
guys
like a
recording.
one, wasn't
flashback
it?
to where
Yeah.
you came
Yeah.
from.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we did do one.
Can we
Okay.
like say who we are for the people that don't know? Because we're not Greetings Adventure.
Probably.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I would say let's not record and just say go to this YouTube video once it's up.
Yeah, that's great. That works for
That's
me.
great. I'm Ray. Hi. I own Brute Force. I usually play Cammy, his little fox gal, and then I do other stuff, I guess, on the internet.
If anyone would be like, I will give you $10 to name the first person to introduce themselves, I would not have said Ray.
It was
I
open
definitely
space,
would have
and I
said
was like-
Adam.
Yeah, you probably would have said me.
I wanted it to be Adam, but there was a dead space, and I got anxious. Here we are.
Hey, I'm Adam Bash, and I do a couple podcasts on GeeklyInc. I GM Brute Force with mostly these people, except for the one with the big beard. And I also do Sayer.
I'm John. I'm on Brute Force. I play a character called Mort McCoy, and I am also running this charity stream. Carly?
Hi, I'm Carly. I also play on Brute Force, but I also co-wrote Drinks and Daggers with Michael, who is my husband.
And I'm Hero. I have very nothing to do with Brute Force outside of being friends with these people.
But Hero is a very good boy whom we
But
love very
what do
much.
you have something to do with?
I do have something to do with GeeklyInc. I am the editor, sometimes producer, behind the scenes dude for Welcome to St. Paxton. Sorry.
You had to remember what the name was.
Outside my door.
I also very much appreciate your synergy, Adam, with the Nighthawk shirt on.
Oh yeah, I support Nighthawk and the Crows, obviously.
Me too. Well, the night,
It's actually
Oh, the
much
Night
better than
Man.
The Nightman.
the nightmare.
I love that.
about
Close.
that.
Are we all showing up for t-shirts? I have a Catherine full body one on.
Mine's a big tiger, which matches
Also
that big
dig it.
tiger, because I have a problem.
I should probably also switch this off of push to talk so I don't forget to not push to talk.
Yeah.
All right, let's laser our feelings, or let's lose our
lost our
loot.
lootings.
Let's lost our lootings. So, just for all the folks that are going to be in this game for the first time, I will tell you that we are going to be set on an island, unnamed island, and you guys are going to be goblins that were a part of King Kaboom's crew.
Okay. Nice.
Yes. So it's very piratey, very tropical, very like Survivor. So when we build characters, I want you to really soak that energy in and play in that headspace. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna walk just us through like stepwise in the creation process, I guess. And this is just like, it's kind of like a fill-in, like Fiasco is, you know. So it goes through all the steps, and then you just pick one for your character. There's style options. Those are adventurous, grizzled, naive, roguish, tactical, savvy, or dedicated pirates. And then we also have roles. Do we want to go around and say what kind we're picking so we don't like double dip too hard?
That makes sense.
Do we have a list of roles?
Oh, it's in the like
in the Brute Force
message.
chat channel. There's
Like in the chat channel. There's links to everything. Sorry, Carly, I don't think you were in here when I said that. Oh, Death by Kitten just made an Ocean's 11 reference, and that's my favorite movie.
So are we just gonna go ahead and just pick our style first?
Yeah, I think we should go round robin and announce your style. Call dibs. I think we shouldn't double dip with this.
Dibs on naive.
Damn, I was gonna do that.
Dedicated.
Adventurous.
I love that for you, John. Oh, excellent. All right, we have roles, which is kind of like what you did on the pirate ship. So you have first mate, rigger, swabby, gunner, navigator, mutineer, and captive.
We should go
Gunner.
in reverse order for this one. With hero.
Oh yeah, that's only fair.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to rob, so I don't want to take the gunner position. I gotta pull the. Where did that go? I gotta. Let's go with the roguish mutant. No, mutineer is not exactly cohesive to this game right now.
That would be
know.
perfect. Okay. We need somebody.
You don't know
to
what
be
I
a
have
mutineer.
planned.
Somebody's got to be a mutineer.
All right, roguish
This podcast
mutineer.
thrives on. Yeah, we thrive on chaos here, hero.
And I will be an adventurous captive.
Okay.
That's how you got captive. Yeah, you got captured.
Sorry, Ray, I'm not seeing it yet. Oh, never mind. Found it.
Okay, I was
Yay.
like, I'll link you directly, baby. Don't even sweat it.
I agree. Just James 80. Hero has the best voice in podcasting. He should do more.
Oh yeah.
Behind the mic stuff. His
it's
voice
smooth.
is so good.
No, it's fine.
It goes down easy.
Best voice?
It's
Come
like
on
a French vanilla. It's great.
He's a fine aged bourbon voice right there.
I was gonna say I'll accept French vanilla just because that is like
Very
too
quintessentially
tough.
Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Carly, what's your role?
So, I think I want to be a dedicated swabby.
That.
I'm like really into making sure this place is tip top.
You can just
Lick
you can
those
just
boots.
say simp. That's okay. Yeah, you can just
Yeah,
say
lick
it's
those
fine.
boots.
Simp.
God, you know, I was gonna say gunner, but now like everybody's gone all over the place. I feel like we might need a first mate. And a naive first mate is real good. But no, I do think I'm gonna go with gunner.
For some reason, I thought I heard verse mate, and I was like, that really a naive verse mate.
Yeah.
I mean, he still can be that too, right?
Yeah, you could also still be averse. No one's saying you can't.
Okay.
is the
I'm
bad
gonna be a naive gunner. I don't know where those bullets go or those cannonballs go. I assume that I'm just feeding fish with them, you know.
More like you can be convinced to shoot your bullets anywhere, everywhere. Okay, next is the only stat that we're going to have in this game, which is just your number. So it goes from 2 to 5 because we're going to be rolling d6s in this game. And so with the original feelings and lasers, you have like a low score or whatever is what you'd want for feelings, and a high score is what you want if you're more lasers, and feelings is like heart, like passion, all that, and then lasers is going to be like tech, brain, cool-headedness. I sort of work because I was homebrewing and screwing around with both of these, and it doesn't like transfer super easy from like a Star Trek sci-fi to this like pirate adventure, because like brains is not something that pirates are known for having. So I kind of made feelings just sort of a generic like internal strength, and like looting, lasers being more of like a brawny fighty.
So it's brains and brawn type of situation.
Kinda, yeah. That's what I end up, because having a lot of brains is different in sci-fi than it is in like Pirates of the Caribbean, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone just
the lower your number is, the better you are, like
you
the
are.
brawny type thing. The higher your number is, the better you are at the brainy type stuff.
Yeah, so it's what you're going to be doing is we're only rolling d6s, and you're trying to either get like above your number or below your number for whatever skill you're rolling, for whether it be lost or looting, for your skill. So if you are rolling like looting, you're going to want it to be a low number. That's how you succeed. And if you are rolling lost, you want it to be a high number to succeed. You want it to be above your number. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I have the
And I'm going to
original
tell
PDF
you,
up. Yes.
I am going to set my number at 2.
Yeah. And
Okay.
we don't all have to have different numbers either, do we?
No.
No.
I'm also going for 2.
God.
I was also going to go for 2 as well.
I was so tempted, but the roguish aspect made me.
Somebody needs a brain here.
You're going to go 2?
Yeah. It was gonna be 3 otherwise. So.
Oh, okay.
So we're all just going
We're
by
all
guts
twos.
here.
I love that. I'm a big fan of that.
I mean,
Okay.
with goblins.
We are goblins.
That's
Goblins
true.
got a gobble.
Goblins gonna gobble.
I just really
Trevor
feel that
Project
I need to be emotional. I'm gonna be a real shmee
Oh,
on
wait.
this
No,
on
Yeah.
this pirate ship.
hold on.
Yeah.
Because emotional, you would have a 5, right?
I thought
you
that
don't-
was
Because you want to roll.
smart.
Lasers or
So you want to roll
looting
under
is
your feelings.
strength.
So if you were like,
Yeah.
if you're somebody who's very guided by your
Oh.
feelings, you would have
Okay,
a
I'm
high
gonna be fine.
number,
So
giving
maybe
you
five,
more
Carly's a
ability
5.
to be successful by rolling under it.
But
I thought Carly just wanted to be bad at her thing.
But you can also, like, do
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
So like
Lasers-
when I chose 2, it's because my guy has like no. He's naive, right? So he's got like no thought process going into this. There's no internal monologue going on. He's just guided by like instinct and like God gifts, you know. And so that is all.
Okay.
So I picked a 2 because I'm going to be doing a lot of looting rolls, and so I just need to roll a 2 or better to succeed.
Yeah.
But anything I have to like
Exactly.
use my internal abilities of like thinking and like
Yeah.
putting my brain into it, I would have to roll a 1 or a 2 to succeed on it.
Well,
Yeah.
the 2 wouldn't. I guess 2 would exceed. So if
2
you
would be
roll
laser feelings.
your number, it's laser feelings, or in this case,
Yep.
I guess it's lost looting.
Lost looting?
Lost looting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
so
a
it-
success. And you get to
And you get to ask
the
a question.
DM a question.
Yeah.
that I
Yeah,
have to
so
honestly
you're always
answer.
rolling d6s, and you can roll like multiple d6s if you've set it up well, or if someone's helping, something like that, and you just want to get as many as you can under or over. But if you match, then you And John has already asked the like 1 in a million shot that if you roll 3 times and you get like lost looting, you get the middle, you match it every single time, whether you get 3 questions. And of course, I'm gonna give him 3 questions. I'm a rowdy GM, and I just love chaos. I wanna give you as much information as possible. Let the world burn around you. It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. So
All right.
for default,
We need some
you
names.
roll 1d6. If you're prepared for doing the action you want to do, you get an extra d6. And if you're an expert, then
if
you
you're
get
an expert at that
extra
action.
d6 on top of
So
that.
if I'm gonna shoot a gun and I'm gonna shoot a gun at a
And you do a
stationary
gunner.
target, I'm probably gonna get 3d6 for that.
Yeah.
Well,
And other
we'll see.
people can help as well. If they succeed on
Mm-hmm.
their roll to help you, then you give the person another d6. You could roll a total of 4, depending
Yeah.
on what you're rolling.
if you're out here helping experts, then yeah, you could roll 4 d6s, which would be
Oh my
great.
goodness, that's too many d6s.
Okay, so now I need names. I need names and sort of like the elevator pitch for all these characters.
I'm
My-
ready to go.
My name is Gax. Ghax.
I love that. You have an elevator pitch for Gax?
He was he's a captive, so I guess he was caught trying to steal food from King Kaboom.
Okay. Like a Aladdin, like he tried to steal
But
because he was a hungry boy.
He's adventurous, so he was trying to do it like Mission Impossible style, coming down from the ceiling. And the ropes.
You were trying to
snapped.
stay one step ahead of the lawman.
He was an aspiring secret agent / spy
/ Duke of Hazard.
/ Duke of Hazard, and he crossed paths with King Kaboom. All right, way into that. Carly, did you say you were ready?
Yeah, so my name is gonna be Sploot because it's the only thing I've seen my dog do all day, and now that word is stuck in my head.
What is splooting? What does
You
that
don't know
mean?
what
Did your
What
dog
Seeing
eat
your
too
dog
much
sploot.
cheese? Like what?
No, it's when they lay down on their stomachs with their legs sticking straight back, like everything is flat
Oh.
against the floor.
Oh,
That's
okay.
when a dog sploots.
Sounds like they got
Love
the
that.
squirty toots.
No. I'm gonna be Sploot, and I just love King Kaboom so much that I just want to do a real good job, so he'll be proud of me.
Sploot the Simp is my new favorite side character. Love that. All right. Adam Hero? Either one?
Hero, you got a
So-
name?
I do. Also, just gonna announce switching over to 4 because I misunderstood how to set the number.
Mhm.
And
Fair.
the name that I've chosen is Spintelsberger Morgenfetter.
It's very common. It's a very common goblin name, actually.
No, was that Morgan Pfeffer?
Morgenpfeffer, correct.
Morgan Pfeffer.
So let's give me that to
Doesn't
me again.
forget your
Splintle,
Spintelsberger
Spintelsberger. Okay.
Spintelsberger, Morgan Pfeffer.
with a Z.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I'm not- I'm not gonna go back and fix that.
I am.
No need. Zero. need.
Spintelsberger Morgenpfeffer?
Spintelsberger Morgenpfeffer.
Is that
Yeah.
a family
Yeah.
name or like a?
You know how when
stage
you
name?
play a one
No,
shot
the
and a lot of
parents
times
were
like
just-
when you play a one shot and there's that instinct in your mind where you're like, I'm gonna pick an easy name for everyone to remember.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, everybody but Hero. Do you guys know that feeling?
goes
Yeah.
by Spint.
Okay, that's
Spin.
not bad.
Spint's a condition. And you can look up Spint on UrbanDictionary.com. I'm sure of it.
I'm spent.
All right. I want the elevator pitch for this roguish, mutinous lad.
So Spintelsberger is an outcast in a sense with the goblins. Just always kind of feels out of place. Very analytical in ways, but
Okay. Is it like a hey ya
Really has-
outcast, or like a? Okay.
Shake it. Shake,
oh god,
shake it.
now I want to reconsider my all of my choices that have led me here. Okay.
Is it Spinsel's 3000?
Spinsel's boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just he is very, very calculating, but also still guided by his emotions for wanting to take down King Kaboom, for kind of creating this whole cast that goes against his own ideals and morals.
A passionate mutineer.
Mm.
I love that. Okay, awesome. Adam.
All right, so my goblin's name is Eternal Ricky. His name is, well, his full name is Eternal Ricky Tater Cakes is his full Christian name. But everybody calls it his. I mean, he was born Ricky Tater Cakes, but he gained through his life the nickname Eternal Ricky. Eternal Ricky has been in a lot of like close scrapes, and for some reason, he just always manages to come out of it okay. He is the luckiest goblin in the world. He's had cannons blow up in his face, creating shrapnel all around him, and Eternal Ricky has been just a-okay. So people call him Eternal Ricky, but it's kind of a dig. It's kind of a, amongst goblins, it's seen as a negative thing that like he is not like good at his job or a particularly a noble goblin. He's just a lucky sumbitch. So that's Eternal Ricky Tater Cakes.
You're my best friend in the world. I love you so much. Okay. All right. Eternal Ricky Tater Cakes.
Yeah.
I assume Tater Cakes all one word.
Yes, of course.
Naturally.
Don't be foolish.
What was I thinking? Okay. All right. Now we have a perfect cast of characters. I did go ahead and like they have a function for everyone to like collaboratively build the ship, but it'll become. Oh, let me read through the equipment that I gave you guys. Pirate clothes, pirate weapons. Specifically, though, if you use a gun, you're only going to get a couple of shots. I'm not crazy. So do cool stuff with them. If you have a gun, just do cool stuff with the gun. Because pirates have guns. Just do cool stuff with it.
I assume the captive doesn't have a gun.
I would think not.
But there's going to be that one dramatic moment where it's like they hand over a gun to even the captive because that's how shitty it's gotten.
Oh, yeah. That's, yeah.
Or it spins across the floor and it lands at your feet.
Oh, it's got to. It's got to. How else do you convey drama in media? So I did list some possible character goals. I feel like you guys are finding your own way. So these are just suggestions for the stream. The goals I listed were stage a successful mutiny. And these are like your general pirate like motivations. Get laid in port cities. That's important to pirates. Loot merchant ships for money to send back home to your family. Some pirates are in it for the poon. And this is all pirates. All pirates are equal in my eyes. Discover a treasure of legend. Bury your legendary treasure before anyone else realizes that you already found it and kill you for it. Those very different motivations. Avenge the death of a loved one, because I feel like there's always one pirate that like loves somebody, and that's all the movie's about. And then the last one is just procure a peg leg. Like so, it's a statement piece, really. So those are possible goals. I feel like you guys have found your niche, but if anyone's gravitating towards one of these fun pirate tropes, you can have at it.
I think that Eternal Ricky wants to discover a treasure of legend because right now, like that's a thing that would really put his name out there. Maybe it change his name to from Eternal Ricky to something better. Like Treasure
Legendary
Finding Ricky. Treasure Finding Ricky. Gold Ricky. Golden Tater Cake. Something like that.
Something about booty.
Jewel encrusted Ricky Tater Cakes.
The gold Ricky is 100% a strip joint in like Tennessee. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's a drink you can get there though. You can get a Golden Ricky, and it's. I wouldn't get it though.
No, what it is a lap dance you can get there.
Okay, gold from all the glitter. Yeah. I love that. Well, that's excellent. Anyone else gravitating towards a specific pirate motivation other than?
Well, I mean,
my character goal is to escape my captives, but also in the
I think
process
that's very fair.
procure a parrot.
Okay, I love that. This whole thing's about getting pets now. I love it. That's what we're focusing on.
I just want to do a really good job. I want to get Employee of the Month. Sold.
ooh.
I am personally offended that Carly is role-playing me, but otherwise, that sounds great for Splooted.
And yeah, it should be pretty obvious. Stage a successful mutiny. It's got to be my goal.
I love that vibe of like being a rogue, and like your whole goal is just not that you like want to be captain, but you just want to do the mutiny. There's something very MLM about that. It's just
I don't want authority.
I don't want to be I don't want to be the captain, but I would like to like maybe get a bump up here.
Yeah. I just want to undermine someone else's authority. It's not that difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Stage
that's
a cue,
excellent.
let chaos ensue. A cue.
I love it.
Coup. Wow, that see, it almost sounded funny there.
That's all right. You still got that French vanilla. It adds a lot of credence to any rhyme, any pun you're throwing out.
Oh man, people gonna hate my goblin voice in.
Oh shit!
There is
I
a
used to goblin
like
voice.
there's a collaborative function on the like normal PDF for Lasers and Feelings where everyone collaboratively makes the ship, but because we've already like put the ship in canon and stuff, I just went ahead and chose them. So this ship is fast, nimble, great for looting, getting in and out. It's well armed. The gunners are loving it. It's got cannons out the wazoo. It is completely wrecked and beached in the shallows, and that's where we start. So we're the ship. That's
So how is
also
it
why
fast? How's it fast and nimble then, Ray? This is the thing I want to know.
It's fastly
Theoretically
disintegrating.
fast and nimble.
It was very fast and nimble before it was
It
completely
got
wrecked and beached
beached
in
in
the shallows.
record time.
Well, the reason I put like the ship at the bottom is because in my head it was going to be a very good segue to the start of the adventure where we get beached, stuck in the shallows. All right, is there any more questions or anything else you guys think I need to explain for the stream? Anything else?
I'm ready to laser some feelings or loot some
Lose
losings.
Lost.
I guess.
Lose.
I don't know.
Lose.
Lost some looting.
Some loot.
Oh, something very important to note. I named it Lost in Looting just because of alliteration. Looting was very important to me. I've never seen the show Lost. So when I put you guys on an island, I do not want you guys to metagame and be like, oh, it's been purgatory the whole time, or like the devil was driving the boat. I don't know the show.
Codes in the hatch to stop.
Listen, this is going to be nothing about three-toed. Yeah, it's
was a
going to be
map,
nothing
wasn't
but like was it four-toed? Was it a four-toed statue? Smoke monsters, polar bears. That's all this is going to be about.
The others.
Yeah, the only thing I've heard about Lost is that I think it was hell. I don't know. I have never seen it, so don't.
No, it was they said it
it.
wasn't because everybody said this is purgatory, and then they're like, no, it's not, and then at the very end they're like, okay, kind of.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah,
Fooled
okay.
you.
So just so everyone's on board with I just like Lost, the word. Okay. All right. So you're all going to sort of wake up scattered along a super unfamiliar beach. You wake up and like the sun is already blinding. One of those where you like blink your eyes open and it hurts. It like stings your little baby pupils to just open up and stare right up at the sky.
Ow, my eyes! Oh gosh, those eyes, they hurt.
Thank you, Eternal Ricky. But yeah, Eternal Ricky, when you blast both of your eyes open and scorch them to death, you're going to notice that you feel like really, really dry, crusty. This feels wrong. You don't super remember how you got washed up on this beach, but one quick look around and you'll see sort of the like small reddish lumps of all your compatriots, all your other goblin crew. So if you want to run around and and
reddish
their
lumps.
collars. I don't know. Aren't goblins kind of red? Isn't that the trope?
Green.
Goblins are green.
Very
Okay.
green or gray.
I have played too much Magic the Gathering. Because goblins are red in Magic the Gathering.
I appreciate your.
I was like, if they're red, we've got
punctuation.
different problems here.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone is just a goblin color. Whatever goblin color tickles your dick.
Why do we have to limit it?
No, there is no limit. I've just played too much Magic the Gathering. Quarantine, you know. Okay, so what are you doing, Eternal Ricky? Since apparently you're the first one wide awake.
How do the guns look?
Oh, okay, good. You're gonna look down at yourself, and you're not wearing your pirate clothes. Weirdly, you are in a bunny suit, like a feety pajama, kigurumi kind of bunny suit. You have it's fine. You have no weapons on you, none of your normal accoutrement, which kind of adds to the confusion of like, how did I get here? What am I doing?
I mean, is everybody in bunny suits?
You look around and everyone is in a various animal, like some kind of animal kigurumi. All of them. There's
Now,
a
this is a
chipmunk.
whole Island of Dr. Moreau situation. Oh, goodness gracious.
Also of note is you do not see King Kaboom.
Wait, was he on the boat with us?
Last time you saw him, he was in fact on a boat, and last time you saw yourself, you were also in fact on a boat.
Motherfucker.
Are you gonna? Is anyone else stirring? Do you want to interact with someone, Adam? Ricky?
I mean, in the moment, I look around and everybody seems to be mostly dead. I mean, what do I see besides sand? Does this look like a pretty big island? Do I see like palm trees? Is this jungle? Like, what is ahead of me?
Okay, so you don't see sort of all the edges of the island. So as far as you know, it's a continent. It goes on forever. You do see that there is like a 50-foot stretch of beach, just a little stretch of beach that you guys are on, kind of littered about. If you really look around, you can see kind of in the distance a big lump that it won't take you too long to figure out is your ship or was a ship. It's like beached in the shallows, and the lump does not look like a complete boat. It looks pretty wrecked.
No,
but
God
it's like
damn it. God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna look around along the shoreline for a conch.
Okay.
I've read this book before. I need a conch. Then I'm gonna talk, and then it's gonna be Eternal Ricky's time in the sunlight. I'll tell you that much. That much is certain. It's gonna be my time in the sun.
It is a beach, and I'm not going to make you roll for finding a conch. So you have a conch. Is it a pale pink? Is it a lovely yellow?
It's an off-white. It's an off-white, but it's pink on the inside.
All the best things are.
Okay. I almost said it, but I didn't, and then I left it there for you, just to play in that space.
Okay. No, you have your conch.
Okay, I put it up to my ear.
Oh, hey, the donation site's back up for me.
Ooh,
Huzzah.
yay. You hear smooth jazz.
Cool. I murder everybody else in their sleep.
Okay, no. Sploot, you start coming to.
I'm definitely dressed in a corgi kigurumi because I want that cute little butt tail. And I guess they nondescript gender flail themselves awake, sit up real fast, and just yelling, "Yes, my liege!"
All right, you're gonna have to keep quiet there because I do have the conch. So, just pointing that out right now. I'm the one with the talking conch. So.
Without missing a beat, Sploot's like, "So sorry."
Good. God, you play a simp very well. I'm very taken away by your acting in this, Carly. It's great. All right. At the same time, Spintles and Gax are also sort of coming to, and weirdly, Gax's head was on Spintle's legs. Everyone else was kind of strewn far about, but weirdly, Gax did have his head resting on the knees of Spintles.
Oh, sorry, were you talking to me? I was trying
I
to
was talking to
donation
Gax.
stuff.
It's okay.
This is my
okay.
goblin voice.
Both you and both Gax and Spintles are sort of coming to and waking up. Weirdly, Gax's head was on, like, resting on Spintles' knees before they came to. When everyone else was, like, strewn about. Except you two.
Gax starts waking up and he's a bit uncomfortable. He doesn't quite realise where he is. So he sort of turns over a bit and tries to plump up Spintle's knees, thinking they're a pillow. It's like,
This pillow is really tough. I can't get it plumped. It's not a pillow. Who are you? Oh, Spintles.
Exactly. What are you trying to do here?
Sorry, I thought you were a pillow.
If only.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, God.
I'm free.
and he looks around and realizes because of the situation, it's probably a better idea to stick with everyone for the moment, rather than actually try and escape until he works out exactly what's going on.
Okay.
He reaches up.
Well, you will. I just realized that for Adams, I didn't say it, but at like where the beach meets sort of the rest of where an island would be, there is pretty thick jungle. But you do see like a pretty clear, worn path through it. Sorry, you can continue now.
So Gax reaches up to adjust his spectacles and realizes that they're kind of broken. So it's just got one like lens in his glasses.
I love that.
Sorry, Adam's conch inspired me to have glasses like Piggy.
I pick up a rock and I crush Gax's head.
Establishing yourself as the piggy so early on is such a bold move. We have
I'm
a
an
simp and a
adventurous piggy, though.
Oh yeah, a very adventurous piggy.
I look
We
down
take no
myself
prisoners
into-
here.
Smashes his head in with a rock.
You did take prisoners, so that's why I'm.
Well, before we did, but we don't anymore.
Gax looks down to see what kind of animal he's dressed as.
Gax is dressed as a chipmunk, and there's a very big tail.
Nice.
Big fluffy tail. Yeah. Sploot, you are sort of feeling pretty violently ill. All of us, like, you woke up pretty nauseous. Hold on, you woke up pretty nauseous, and something comes back to you all of a sudden. It hits you like a ton of bricks. Y'all were getting crunk last night. Y'all were party rocking on the boat, and you still very much are feeling ill to your tum-tum.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I dig a hole in the sand first because I don't want my mess
Okay.
to like get in the way of anyone else, like no one else.
Great. Mm-hmm.
So I hold it in my mouth if I have to.
Okay.
As I dig a hole in the sand big enough to contain whatever is in my stomach.
I'm going to here's what I'm gonna do for you because I'm a GM that cares. You're gonna see like right to your side there's gonna be a small like sprig of bamboo that is like hollowed out in very much that cartoon fashion. And if you'd like, you can cover yourself in the sand and put a bamboo out of your mouth and sort of just vibe until you get over this terrible hangover.
Yeah, I'm gonna vibe.
Okay, so Sploot is vibing, which is very important. When you guys see Sploot get very ill and then bury themselves in the sand, you guys all start to remember that you guys had one raucous, crunk, like party rockin' event on the boat last night. And before you guys sort of all blacked out, you did notice that there was a big old storm brewing up, which kind of inspired the party, if we're all being honest. And so that is sort of like, guys can kind of explain why she's fully nauseous, and why you guys don't super remember how you got here.
All right, guys, I think the boat's over that way. So, like, maybe we should just head for the back for the boat. That's probably the best place. I mean, chances are King's Kaboom's over there, and then we can get back in his good graces and get the boat moving again and, get back onto the open ocean, piracy, brouhaha, all that good stuff. Who's up for it?
Yeah, I think you should hop to it. Because
All right, I mean-
a rabbit.
You're already in a bad spot, being as your captain and all. Maybe don't make any of the wiseacres comments there.
You could take the game out of John, but not John out of the game.
Out of the game.
What animal is Spintles dressed as?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So his Kigurumi is very specifically, it clearly used to be a kid's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Halloween costume, but like the logo's been ripped off, so it's kind of a generic turtle, but there is like weirdly a sash around his waist, and there's like a holder for where a kunai is supposed to go, but it is a turtle of sorts.
Which Ninja Turtle had a kunai?
I didn't watch that program.
Aside.
The Lady Ninja Turtle.
Generic one had a kunai.
It's not a real teenage. This is a Eeyore.
It's a teen turtle, Tina.
You didn't watch Lost, you didn't
It would
watch
have been Battle
Turtles.
Raphael when he
Why?
had the armor.
My sister was in the Target age demo.
It's a
for,
prepubescent,
Ninja-
radioactive karate frog. I gotcha.
Karate tortoise.
And what's Sploot dressed as?
Sploot was very clearly a corgi before her cute little butt got buried in
She
the
made
sand.
that point.
Yeah,
Should've
Yeah.
I
been
was
ostrich, though.
trying to sort out donation stuff at that point. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We established that Sploot is a cute corgi. Gax obviously is a great chipmunk. Eternal Ricky is a bunny.
Yeah.
A very
Yeah.
kawaii bunny. So, are you guys
Yeah, I'm
going to
moving.
do
I'm moving
something
towards the
in this
ship
RPG?
area.
okay?
I'm moving towards the ship's
Yes.
area.
Same here.
Shipward.
I'll pat myself down. Do I still have my trusty notebook? My private journal?
Where did you used to keep your private journal?
In his privates.
Typically, yeah.
course.
Typically,
It's a private journal.
It's
It's
prison
a private journal. I mean,
It's a small journal.
Yeah, anything you
I've
had
never-
under underwear level, you still got on you. If it was
Alright.
on like above the underwear layer, it's all.
so I still got 3
all-
guns at this point.
I
That's
was
good
just
to know.
about to say that.
It's good to know.
So I'm gonna reach into my pants, give it a good couple of scratches, and quietly
Nice.
pull out my little hidden notebook and just write down chipmunk ? Corgi plus, and then rabbit minus.
Love that.
Carry on.
That's great.
I'm
Okay,
angry
are
in
you
my
guys
heart.
are you guys all in agreement? Headed back to the boat. You guys want to do any investigation around the beach while you're here? Whatever you want to do. Let's go where this takes us.
I mean, I got the conch shell, so I mean, what else is there?
It's
Definitely
still
going
playing
back
smooth
towards the boat.
jazz. Every time you bring
Yeah.
it up to your ear, it's just a smooth jazz riff. That's canon for Yorith. That's what conchas do.
Yeah. It's Kenny G.
I just think while we're on the way towards the ship, I'm gonna
I
Walk
why did it
over
have to be
to-
jazz. That's unconscionable.
Okay.
Gonna be
Okay.
here a long time. Gonna be here a long
You
time.
I've been awake for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of that. I'm still.
You're
vibing.
lucky. You're lucky.
Oh yeah. No, Sploot's vibing, and I think Sploot has not responded well to hangovers before, and so they know the old sand burial technique. They're pretty familiar with it by now. So you guys are all headed back to the boat? That's
Yeah.
the plan? Okay. Excellent.
on the way there. I'm gonna be
love it.
chatting with Gact, just trying to get a sense of why Gact got kidnapped.
Okay.
Hopefully, find a partner.
Gak is typing on a small typewriter that he kept in his underwear. So it's
Hmm.
like the second he's done typing on his typewriter, this in-character conversation is going to pop off. You're gonna make connections. You're gonna build bridges. You're gonna start lifelong friendships that are gonna surpass further than this charity stream.
So what are you saying to Gax, played by John Caulfield?
Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
That was very good, Ray.
Thank you. John Hero wanted to set up a conversation with you in character.
Sorry.
And then I heard the typing
Someone
and realized this was a
messaged me
bad
in
move.
Twitter. Sorry. What were you saying, Hero?
So, so as we're walking back towards the ship, just gonna walk up close to you and start trying to get a sense of you. And we'll just start off.
So why exactly were you captured in all of this?
Well, I tried to steal King Kaboom's chicken dinner. And you know how he loves his chicken.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, obviously I got caught. And I'm not quite sure what happened last night, but I remember them letting me out of my cage for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I mean, I'm not caught now. I could run off, but I think, strange place, safety in numbers and all that.
Okay, I can appreciate. So, I mean, safe to say you're not a huge fan of King Kaboom, then?
I mean, I don't have anything against him per se. I was just really hungry.
I mean, that's fair.
And it's fair enough, arresting me and stuff, if someone tried to steal my chicken, I'd probably arrest them too if I had any kind of power over them, which I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around, discreetly go and scratch once more, pull the notebook out, put a minus next to the chipmunk.
What are you doing there with that book?
Not a book, just scratching the balls. Sandy, real itchy. It's a problem.
Very important. You guys are all very sandy in every crevice. So that's a very important
I
fact.
kind of like it though. Like that's the weird thing is like, I kind of dig it.
Oh, it's like the sort of like friction is. You guys are all going to be fully exfoliated to within an inch of comfort. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna be
It's the abrasiveness I appreciate. I feel.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I will warn Eternal Ricky clearly. I will warn Eternal Ricky that clearly there are some alliances being formed, and if you don't watch, you're going to be voted out at the next tribal council. So
Yeah, I'm too naive to give a shit about that. Like
I
am gonna miss all of that.
Jeff Probst is going to eat your booty like groceries at that tribal council if you don't start playing your.
You know what? Get a
social
lobster
game.
bib and chow down, Jeff, because that's just how I live my life.
Jeff Probst with a lobster. Okay, great.
You know what? Eternal Ricky will abide, is all I'm going to say.
Stand in Eternal Ricky.
We all stand in Eternal Ricky. Okay. As you guys are walking, you do notice you're almost there. It wasn't like ridiculously far. You do notice there's a lot of sort of footprints all over the beach. But otherwise, there's not a lot of like showing that there was a huge storm. And you guys don't remember it because you were so wasted. So it's still unsure kind of what fucked the boat all up, I'd say.
All right, everybody, listen. It's really kind of a confusing setup here, but for a while it looks like there's two sets of footprints, and then in this section there's only one. And I feel like whoever was in this section was getting carried by Jesus. So, feel me out here. I mean, let me know what you think.
Look, the track's going up to it. That one starts dragging.
It's
I'm
two, and then it's one, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Someone's getting carried by Jesus.
I would say in world the closest thing that Brute Force has to a canon Jesus is Ajaz
Kevin.
Ibn al-Rashid.
No, Moon
okay.
Kevin. Moon Kevin's the
Okay.
closest to Jesus, really, I feel.
Oh, hell. You're
Oh
right.
gosh. No, I think you know what? I think you're right. I think Moon Kevin is the closest that we have to Jesus. Which I love because when I did Cass's character quiz, I got Moon Kevin. was a shock to no one.
I also got Moon Kevin.
Just so everyone on the stream doesn't think there's a weird technical issue, Carly told us she had to leave a little early, which is why I so rudely put her in the sand so quickly.
I am here. I'm setting something up that's gonna work out, like that's really gonna explain what's going on with Sploot.
I love that.
Okay. Let me see if I can get it set up right. Wait.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Gone vibing.
Yes, Sploot's on island time. Sploot is gone with the rest. Gone with the wind. Love Sploot. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise,
there you go. Gone.
I love the palm tree. Gosh.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for donating. Sorry, I have to leave earlier.
Thanks,
have fun.
Carly.
I'm gonna leave this up though, so
Yeah.
you can see it and it doesn't mess up the order. Bye.
Thanks, Carly.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. John, you might should mute her just in case. I don't know what's going on. Just in case.
I did it.
Yeah. You did it on yours.
That's solved.
I did for mine as well.
Yeah, it's solved.
Great. I was more thinking about what the stream was hearing, but okay.
I'm pretty sure if anybody mutes her, it mutes her for everybody, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
No.
I think I just happened to click mute.
Because I just unmuted her.
You did. Yeah, she's still muted for me.
Oh, okay. What do I know?
I think I just happened to mute her at the same time.
I'm new. I just started this week. I just worked
Never
it.
done a stream before.
Never done a stream before.
What's streaming? Okay, so you guys are walking to the beach. You guys were having a conversation. I've already forgot what it was about. And you come up and you get like up close and personal to the boat, and it looks even worse than sort of you guys had imagined before. It's very clearly sticking up, sort of like a Disneyland attraction somehow. You don't even know how the back like third of the ship got stuck like under the sand. There's boards falling off everywhere. You're starting to really contemplate internally it's like Theseus or Perseus or one of the sisses where, you know, if you replace all the boards in a ship, is it the same
That's
ship?
Theseus.
You're really...
Yeah, I basically wrote my entire podcast based on that very concept, so it's Theseus. I know this much for sure.
I knew it was a Theseus because we talked about that before, but the prefix was lost to me. So yes,
Sure.
You're really starting to get introspective, thinking like, well, once we repair this, is this even going to be our same ship? You have a small...
For any own tools and horses guys out there.
You have a very small but like fierce sort of existential crisis. And then we come to, and what would you guys like to do? You're in front of a shipwreck.
Okay, how wrecked is it? Like, does it look like if we just unbeach it, we're going to be okay? Is there a significant amount of repairing going to be going on? How do the cannons look?
Okay, the cannons, they are not pointed where they should be. Like, most of them take a hard angle. But
No, we're going to
other
have to
than
fix all that.
like, they don't look like they've taken a lot of damage. They've just taken a lot of, like, dents. They've just completely switched
But I mean,
trajectory.
that's going to undermine the structural integrity of the barrel. Oh,
Oh, no.
okay.
Is there?
This is a bad day, guys. I'm just saying it's a bad day.
Is there
Those cannons were
anyone-
made to be shot. We haven't even shot most of them. Most of them we haven't even shot. So why do we put them on there? I guess is the point I'm trying to make vis-a-vis the cannons.
Is there anybody left on the boat?
So you guys were a pretty tight crew. There are definitely some members unaccounted for. There is a fun lad named Ajax that you guys haven't found. There's a cool kid named Gregory.
Gregory was kind of a jerk, actually. I'm not too upset.
There's a lovely wench named Wench. You didn't learn her name. She was new. But other than that, there wasn't sort of a big thing, a big like really kumbaya, like a big family of people on the boat. It was a lot of transients. And you don't see like King Kaboom's body like laid over anywhere. So you don't really see anyone else, but also there's not a lot of people that you would be looking for. Y'all want to touch the boat? You want to walk up? You want to do something? You
I
want
want
to
to
go around the boat? Go in the
wanna
boat? You want to?
look for the
Yeah.
ship's parrot.
Okay. Now, John, I want you to add to this narrative experience as much as possible. I would like for you to go ahead and tell me the name that King Kaboom gave to his parrot on his boat, the one that you are lusting for.
I am gonna open a random name generator
Okay, love that.
and tell you what it is. But it's not gonna be just like a normal name generator. It's gonna be a very weird name generator. Its name is Timo.
Timo.
Temo. Timo.
Timo. Okay, I'm big into Timo. Love that. So yeah, you do see Timo like right at the front part of the boat. What is the front part of a boat? There's port, starboard. It's a lot of like
bow.
Bow?
that. I did not grow up
There's
with
the
money,
bow,
so I
the
don't know these
back.
things.
No, the stern's the back,
Ooh.
isn't it?
Okay, so yeah, then probably bow.
Or is it?
Yeah, I don't even own a cardigan.
At the front of the
so
boat.
I don't know anything about. Okay, yeah. The parrot's perched like right there on the bow.
We just reached
Look, the only thing that looks
$7,777.
We hit it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the question is, am I shaving now, or do I do it on the St. Paxton?
Do it between
Is his beard fully
Saint-
coming off?
now and St. Paxton.
Done. All right.
Okay.
I think that would be a
Negative.
really great segue into this segment.
Yeah, rather than going to the charity stream splash page, people can sit here and I'll just stare.
Dead-eyed. Love that. Also, just because Death by Kitten is very concerned, I do own a cardigan. That was for a joke about people that sail. I own at least one, I'm sure.
Sail.
Probably. Curse.
Yeah, I slowly approached Timo.
Can you explain to me like how you're going about that? Because the boat is like on a steep angle because it's sort of like perched like the back 1/3 of it, the
Right.
stern, the butt, the ass of the boat. The back ass of the boat, like 1/3 of it,
We
is
need
stuck in
Pat
the
here
sand
just to
and
tell
it's
us boat
angled up.
terms. That's the only thing he does.
The front, the bow is like significantly higher than.
Yeah,
of it.
but also it'd be a little bit of a climb because it's not like on
Yeah.
the water. So yeah, it'd be a little bit of a climb.
So I'm
regardless.
sort of using like the railings, like the pillar bits of the railings, as sort of a laddery type thing to try and clamber up towards
Okay.
Timo.
I am going to ask you to roll looting, and as an adventurous captive, I don't know that you are super prepared or an expert at this.
I think adventurous. You could say I'm maybe prepared for climbing and
I'll
stuff.
give you prepared.
Maybe not an
I-
expert at it, but
I'd argue
Yeah, I
that
mean, you
in
could
the
take
bunny
your time,
slipper
though.
chipmunk, like in the footy pajama chipmunk costume
true.
you have on, it may be a little harder. But I'll give you 2 rolls. I love it. Take 2 d6s. Tell me how you do.
so I'm trying to roll above my number. Right.
Correct. Okay.
Oop, I dropped one of them. One of them is a 5.
Okay, that's
And the
above.
other is laser feelings. Or lost
Whoa.
lootings.
Lost looting.
Okay.
Wait, I
Okay,
messed
so
up.
first of all,
Stinky!
Perfect. Now we're good.
First of all, with 1 die success, you like barely climb up. Oh, well,
This
no,
is
technically
2
it's
dice
2.
success. Yeah.
Right, yeah, right, because meets beats. Yeah, so you do it. Good job. You pop right up there and you're vibing with the parrot. What question would you like for your lost lootings? Is it about the parrot?
Is there I don't know really.
Do you wanna think about it and
Yeah.
you can crop it up. Okay.
Is there a way for us to work out where King Kaboom has gone?
Is there a way for you to work out?
Yeah.
Where King Kaboom has
Are there any clues as to where King Kaboom went?
You were a Gax. You were a captive. All right, and you know King Kaboom like the back of your hand because he used to walk by just to be a dick, like just walk by the cell and like eat in front of you. So you know this man.
He's always eating chicken dinners in front of me.
He was always eating chicken. He would go and microwave him up a hungry man and then just stand in front of your cell and just scarf that whole thing down right in front of you just to be rude about it. So you know all about King Kaboom. You know his ways. You know his smell. Like you know this goblin man. And you sort of waft. You can sort of get a scent, a stench that he is somewhere on this boat. But you don't know where on the boat. But he's somewhere on what used to be this boat.
Okay.
With your lost lootings. Okay, Spintles and Eternal Ricky, you
Yes.
saw your captive sort of, clamber up the side to go and take a look at this parrot. What are you guys doing?
I lean over to Spintle. I'm like, is that what it's supposed to? Is he supposed to be doing that? Like, is that what's supposed to be going on? I don't know. I'm pretty new, I guess.
I mean, I think that's as a captive, he should be held captive on the ship. So
We should tie him up,
it
right, or
makes
something like that.
sense.
Should we tie him up?
You know what? It can't do any harm. I'm just gonna. Why don't we run up there real quick? I'm just gonna go and see if King Kaboom's kicking around because you'll be in a very vulnerable state at the moment.
Yeah, we better check on that. Let's agree to at least tie one of his arms. So just maybe get some rope and tie it around one of his arms, and maybe not
has some pretty strong arms. We should get
like a bracelet or something like that. Just in case we needed to later tie them together, we would have a head start. Really.
I like this plan. Like I said, Kaboom's pretty tough, so getting at least one arm would be the right call.
Oh no! I meant Gax, the captive. We wouldn't. I mean, I guess I could make a friendship bracelet for King Kaboom. Do you think he'd want one or?
Friendship? Yes, friendship bracelet. Yeah.
I mean, he's my friend, and he's on the ship. So when you put it all together,
is probably get it because who just wants one bracelet? So maybe you get two bracelets,
two friendship
bracelets.
Combine
them, so it
will
forever have his hands thankful for your friendship.
Like I could do an infinity type of a symbol, it would be real symbolic of the infinite nature of our friendship, and it would be two. I mean, it would maybe limit his range of motion, but as a captain, he doesn't really do a whole lot,
what
right?
better sign of friendship than hands together like this? Or even this, whatever. Just together.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to get to... Actually, I'm going to sit down right here. There's a lot of extra rope and reeds and things of that nature. I'm just going to start... I mean, I'm gonna break out my loom. I think my pocket loom and just start going. Oh, my pocket loom's missing. I don't usually keep that within my underpants. I could just freehand this. Actually, I could just weave it. I could weave something really nice here with some of the reeds here down by the. You go up. You find it all out. I'm gonna take a moment to do some looming.
Sorry, gotta get some sand dealt with and start reaching in, fake like I'm scratching, pull the book out, and give a little plus next to the rabbit. Put the book back.
Excellent.
All right, I'm gonna make my way, and I'll check in on that captive and make sure he's doing what he should be. We'll see you soon.
I like
that guy's really nice.
Invent a Chinese finger trap for this goblin.
I am inventing a Chinese finger trap. Absolutely.
Love that. Okay, Spintles. So I assume that are you going to try to climb up the ship the same way that Gax did?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'll give you prepared because you're an actual pirate and you did just see how someone else did it successfully. So go ahead and roll 2d6s for me and let me know how you do with that.
3 and a 4. I am a 4.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's
So
one
laser feeling and
One success.
nothing.
one lost looting, one meets. Okay, so you scramble up. You barely sort of get up there. You barely sort of grasp over the edge. Maybe Gax even had to come over and sort of like hoist you the rest of the way. But you do get a magic always honest question. So if you can think of a magic always honest question, let me know.
At the moment? Huh.
That's the tough one. It's
It can be about
Yeah.
anything. Do you want to? You can ask me about everything except my social security number, and my address, just anything. You want to know how I did my eyebrows? Badly. Let's talk about whatever.
Badly, shut up.
They were invisible before, so anything's an improvement, to be honest.
I think
Being blonde.
Did you roll laser feelings?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, you got.
I missed
Yeah, he
it.
rolled lost looting.
I had a whole thing for that.
God.
So make sure I notice next time.
I rolled laser feelings
Yeah.
as well.
Suggestions.
You owe me
I'm reading
one
what
of
you're
those.
No, Death by Kitten. I am not going to ask the SS number. That was already established.
My SS
anyone
number
have
is
any
69696969 until you run out of spots.
696969
696969.
696. Wait, no, sorry, that's sin.
It's
Canada's different,
696 966969. Right?
Perfect.
No.
That's it.
It works.
I think.
I mean, you're gonna want to find co-conspirators. Why don't you ask for
That's
like
what I was
who's
thinking.
the
Ask for anything, anything in world, anything out of world.
Obviously, I have a notebook that I keep a score of who I think might be good to take position next once we do have the successful mutiny.
Okay.
How many people do I have in the favorable rank, and who do I see that's still sticking around?
Okay, great.
That would be
You had a lot of support from Sploot, which is weird, right? Because Sploot was so dedicated. You got a lot of support from Sploot. You think you can flip Sploot real quick. You have been like making ranks on these two fellas that are with you, and they're sort of like middling in terms of people that might be an issue if you were to like a second in command type of a person. Weirdly, the only one you can come up with is the winch. And like she's been around for like a couple of days. Basically, if you stuck around like on the boat long enough, you don't like Kaboom that much. This winch has not been there long enough, so she probably has the highest opinion of King Kaboom. He's kind of a hectic manager. He has a real chaotic energy, and it makes for a very less than productive workspace, even as far as pirate standards go. And now that you're really thinking about it, I'll sort of give you this one too. This is not the first time that someone on the boat has woken up in sort of a fun, like kawaii animal costume. You know from sort of your like mutineer research that this is a go-to prank of King Kaboom's. He had to get sober back in '93 because of like an arrest warrant. And so now he can't super party, but he supports the party so that he can fuck with everyone. So he can take all of their shit and put them in fun animal costumes. That's his fun.
I'm a bit conflicted because obviously I adore this prepubescent battle tortoise costume. I think it's wonderful, but I mean, I must hate King Kaboom. He is the one in authority, and I am eternally seeking to take down those.
Okay, that's my name, but thank you.
That sounds like a dating site. I'm eternally seeking for people who think that they're immortal. Eternally seeking singles. Okay. So great. Okay, you have been weaving for a little bit. Have you made a lot of progress, Eternal Ricky?
Yeah. I mean, I created what I thought was a really good set of like friendship bracelets, but then I realized I kind of fucked up in the sense that I didn't create like something that was laced externally, but like internally. So I created like a tube of sorts, but I feel like he could put like both of his fists in there, and like be like it's all connected. So it's basically like a set of Chinese finger cuffs, but it's for your whole hands. Like it's Chinese handcuffs, which
It's a muff.
it's a muff. It's a muff, but it's a
Chinese muff cuff.
but it's a rattan muff is important.
Chinese
It's important to you to know this. It's a rattan muff, right?
It's a Chinese rattan muff.
Right. It's a Chinese rattan muff. We've all been there.
We've all been there. Chinese
Yeah.
rattan muff is an excellent drag name, by the way, if anyone is an aspiring drag performer.
Yeah.
Chinese rattan muff is excellent. Okay, anyone on the boat? Anyone off the boat? What are you guys doing? Do you want to
I'm coming up on the boat now. Now that I've got my muff made.
Okay, well let's do
Head up on that boat.
Let's do your good looting roll.
Okay. Great. Well, my number's 2, so I got to roll above a 2.
Yeah.
Congratulations, I rolled a 6. Sitting good.
It was so difficult for you.
It's the first
Okay.
time someone rolled and didn't get a laser feeling.
Yeah.
Or a lost looting.
All right, all 3 of you guys are up on the bow of the boat, and RP. Have at it.
All right, hear me out, guys. Hear me out on this one, because I'm thinking this might not be like so I made this. It looks roughly like a muff, but I think that this is like a newfangled type of friendship bracelet. That's like a double friendship bracelet. Nobody does this. I think it's like we're gonna break a new mold here. Honestly.
Revolutionary. Love it.
Yeah, no. Okay, listen. I don't know if it like works. So we should try it out. We should give it a little test drive.
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah.
Stick
So
your
Gax,
hands
come
in
over
it.
here. Give me your hands.
Well,
Yeah.
if you try it first, then we'll know.
Well, I can't try it. I made it. So like, I can't try it because I made it. Right. That's the rule of thumb. So if you come over here and just go ahead and put both your hands right on in this thing.
I swore when I woke up on that beach that I would never be taken captive again. In my
It's
head,
not really
I
taken
swore.
captive. It's a friendship. It's a double friendship bracelet.
I mean,
Why would you be concerned about a double?
It's a double friendship bracelet. If anything, it's the complete opposite of captivity. It's
I'll
double
tell you what, if
friendship.
there's nothing
It
to be
sounds like
concerned
warmth.
about, then why don't you give it a go?
Because I made it.
Why-
Obviously.
No, Spintle Pfeffer.
tested their own gear.
Yeah, I'm not going to test it.
Spintles, you give it a go.
So you're
Yeah,
saying you
no,
don't want to
I'm-
be my friend, is what you're saying. You are you're such a stick in the sand that you don't even want to be my friend in this moment, is what you're telling
Well,
to me,
I mean,
is what you're telling
did
me.
throw fish
Listen,
at
I
me
mean, if
every
anybody
time
wants
you
to
walked
put
past my cage.
water under the bridge, I would think it would be you, the guy that tried to steal King Kaboom's chicken dinner. But no, you don't want to put water under the bridge. You want to keep being this guy that just, goes out on his own, causes his own problems, and all this kind of business. I was offering you double friendship right here. Double friendship.
You threw food at me every time you passed my cage. don't
I
wanna
did
be
not
your
do
friend.
that. I eat all the food I'm given. That's just what I do.
Well,
And actually, I'm
sure,
only
sure,
given
you
various
ate
types
the
of soup.
food,
So how was I even going to throw that at you?
But you threw like the bones and stuff at me after you'd finished.
That's not a thing that I do. I'm Eternal Ricky. I'm a very upfront and good person. And I might have been absent-minded when I was eating occasionally, and I might have dropped a thing, but it doesn't mean I threw it at you. That's wrong. That's
Well,
I would argue.
libel in a lot of ways.
When you're up in the crow's nest and you drop something on me, it still hurts, even if it was a mistake. It's quite a distance, quite a bit of acceleration.
Okay, well, I mean that's probably true, and that's on me. And listen, I'm upset about it as much as you are. How do we make this right? How do we make this right, Gax?
Listen,
think
Gax,
you should-
I'm gonna go ahead and just jump in here, and it kind of sounds like you got a bit of that victim complex going. Accidents happen, and Ricky here has just tried to do right by you, by giving you double friendship. So I think maybe
let bygones be bygones, and you just accept that friendship. See, it's real easy. All you have to do is this, and I'll put my hands in, not thinking about it.
All right, there we go. Double friendship bracelet sealed.
Because so,
yeah, once you get the double friendship, like that's the build, that's the structure. Is that you just can't give it up. You can't give it up, can you?
I don't want to give this up, but maybe we could work this so it's ready for King Kaboom to have.
Yeah, no, this is definitely I appreciate the base level of testing that you're doing here, but it's not for you, honestly. In the end, it's for King Kaboom, and so he like reaches out and like squeezes the whole thing in so that he's able to release his hands out.
Oh, good.
Oh, that friendship felt great.
Yeah, no, it's good, right?
It was wonderful. King Kaboom's gonna love this.
You think so? Like, you're not just blowing smoke up my ass here, right? You think he's really gonna like it?
Does it look like I have a combustible in my hands or mouth?
Combustible. Maybe I can. Maybe if we set, would it be like a different type of would it be some different type of like simile or metaphor there if we set the thing on fire? Like when his hands were in it, we'd set it on fire, and it's just like, that's the flame of our best friendship forever, double friendship flaming forever.
I think he needs a flaming cape, so it's more majestic and behind him, projecting the light forward. Everything's
all right. Well, all this is mute. All this is a moot point if we don't find King Kaboom. Honestly,
find him
we need to find King Kaboom.
He is still in the boat. I can smell that son of a bitch.
Well, okay. Coming in a little bit hot here, Gax. Let's be honest here. You're coming in a little hot.
I can smell our glorious leader. He's on the boat somewhere.
I did really like when you guys were sort of planning out your big fire trick, kind of like a Now You See Me 3 kind of stunt, where you're like, oh no, both my hands are in fire. Aha! It was friendship all along. I don't know how that movie ends. I do, but...
Yeah.
The
Prestige.
That was very good.
I was going to say, Now You See Me 3 isn't a movie.
Yeah, that's fair. Morgan Freeman will still be in it, I'm sure. Okay, so you're getting wafts, still getting those like strong stanch of your good goblin captor, Gax. But now all three of you are starting to hear some like rustling from below deck, which is very interesting because as far as you're aware, none of you three are below deck.
That's an interesting rustling.
Yeah, some very interesting rustling.
Anybody want to check out that rustling?
Yeah.
God, that rustling sounds so interesting.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to go below deck and check out what this interesting rustling is.
I'm going to check out the rustling, but I'm actually
Heck yeah, rustling?
I'm actually searching for a bag of crackers for Timo.
Are you taking Timo with you towards the rustling?
Yeah, okay. Me and Timo are like that now.
You're a team.
Hold on. I do think you need to roll Lost because I don't know that you would immediately soul bond with this parrot. I do think that you need to see if you can vibe with this parrot before he just becomes your constant companion.
I'm not good at feelings.
Hey, some of the most worthwhile things in your life are going to be hard, John. I hate to break it to you.
I assume it's just one die for this.
Yeah, I don't know that you're prepared. Well, no. I will say that you are maybe prepared. That you have really wanted this parrot for a long time.
I think maybe the parrot's kept me company while I've been in my cage occasionally.
Yeah, flown down. Like, yeah. I'll say you're prepared.
Okay.
I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm hearing some weird rumbling.
It's rustling. Yeah, you're hearing rustling.
This is fair.
I got a 3 and a 4, so no successes there.
So no successes. All right, Timo bites your finger, and it hurts. You're like, dang, Timo. And then you see Timo kind of like fly off and start like picking up something that parrots eat in the wild. I don't know what that is, like a berry maybe. Berries. Off of a tree.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know how parrots really existed in the wild.
I'll try again when I find some crackers.
Yeah, it's hard to go in too strong and forge a bond immediately. You know, it like never happens. People, animal, you never in your life ever do you like meet someone and buy for them like a second, I don't know, like shotgun a nasty beer, and then like someone cries or something, and then it's just like instant. Like that's ridiculous. So
I mean,
why would it
sometimes
happen
it
with a
happens.
parrot? Well. Okay, so yeah, Timo's not it right now. You're gonna like work on forging that relationship later on, I think. I do want to wait until Hero gets back, since you guys are all gonna
find some crackers. I'm also gonna try and find King Kaboom's Kigurumi stash and see if I can find his parrot Kigurumi, so I can dress up like parrot.
Good move. Good move. I would like to take a moment while Hero is gone to mention that our donation level has reached 7,887. So that's great.
That's exciting.
So I don't know if you
That's
guys mentioned
very
it earlier, but we are way past the Hero shaves his beard mark, which is exciting.
Yeah, he has said that he's going to shave it on the small interim between Brute Force and Welcome to St. Paxton.
Yes.
And even though I'm not Welcome to St. Paxton, I do think I'm going to stick around and just watch Hero.
Yeah, I'm going to stick around for that, I feel like.
Yeah, I do
right?
think I do want to see him shave his face. I do.
If I can see it live.
Yeah, if any of you boys were shaving your face, I would also stick around for that. If Carly was shaving her face, if she was here and she was shaving her face, I'd stick around. I just like watching people shave, personally.
I was going to shave my head earlier, but my clippers weren't charged up.
Oh, I buzzed the back of my head because it was getting crunchy.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that there's something special about all of us for jumping on a stream with video call with fucking full on quarantine haircuts. America's Greatest Heroes. I mean, I don't want to say we're heroes for jumping on with quarantine haircuts.
There's one hero
right here.
There's a hero.
Yeah, quarantine haircuts have been a problem over here on my head.
My household has done pretty well for itself with quarantine haircuts, I'm going to say. Jackson, I cut Jackson's hair last week. It looks fucking great. It's great.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with quarantine here.
Okay.
Obviously.
All right, John. No, okay, cool. No, that's nice. Way to bond with your cast. No, I think it's great.
Well, I mean, I could say, oh yeah, my quarantine hair's terrible, but then you'd be like, really?
Yeah, no, mine's
you can see like a little fluffy halo on my head.
Oh, Adam's got a full sort of. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the veil now.
Adam, I have a question. What donation level would it take for you to pull out 2 e-girl strands and dye them a different color?
There is no number. There's no number. There's no number
because you're just gonna do it by default.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm not gonna screw with my hair. What was it, like a year and a half ago? I cut all my hair off. I was like, you know what? It's cool. I'm done with this long hair business. I'm gonna cut it all off. And then like immediately I was like, what did I do?
You hated it, yeah.
I was like, I
had
had good hair. For the first time in my life, I had good hair.
I do think the next time we are in the same room, I do want to have us both do some like overtone temporary e-girl strands. I feel like that would be important for us.
Okay.
Since we're in this bit of a break, because I wanted to do this on stream, I have a vacuum at the ready for when we're done. And I'm not going to shave it all off right now so I'm not taking up that much time.
But an irreparable chop right here.
Oh, you got to do the
right
middle
off the middle. Right off the middle. There it is.
Yeah. The world's longest mutton chops.
That's good, Hero.
Okay, so I'll say it like this for the rest of the game. Unless I need to make it wider. What do you think?
Hero. Okay.
Now everyone retract your donations so we drop below 777 and he's not allowed to shave the rest of it.
Don't do that. Let's support the charity that we're trying to support, even though it's at Hero's risk.
This is the most wholehearted plea I will ever give to another person on the internet.
You need to put those in like little ponytails, Hero.
Oh, yes. If there is an artist in the chat that's seeing this, screenshot it, because I want a rendering of Hero with this facial hair configuration as a Pokemon gym leader, because that's
Also, I
the
think it
exact look that a
flips my
Pokemon gym
lip.
leader would have. Hero, what type of would your gym be?
Listen, I'm gonna jump in
I need
here
this.
because I know Hero very well,
Oh yeah, hit
and
me.
he's gonna disagree with this. But I have never been so certain about anything in my entire life. Hero is 100% a fighting type. He's gonna say no, but he is.
No, I'm not gonna say no because
Okay,
I was
okay.
thinking fighting type because like, well, okay. So were I to say that two Pokemon embody my physical interactions with people at GC 15, it would have to be Lickitung
I was
and
just about
also
to say
probably
Lickitung.
like Machamp because I was also throwing
'cause of
people
your
all over my
forearms.
shoulders.
Hero, can you
Yeah.
shave your hair so that's just like a really long mustache?
Probably.
Like Yosemite Sam style.
Too.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam.
All right. Well, we got a game and only an
I'll do that
hour's
for the
worth of it to
capturing
play, and we haven't
mobile.
left a
Continue
boat
the
yet.
game.
So we should probably continue on.
We're fine. No, that's excellent. I do want a Hero as a fighting type gym leader, please. Okay, so you guys are heading towards the wrestling. Just sort of paint me a picture of the energy that you're having on your way down. I want to know if you are slinking, sneaky boys, or if you are.
No, I'm like a
ass-blasting.
puppy. I'm like a
Rage.
puppy
Okay.
that's heard a squeaky toy. Like that's what I'm
Oh,
heading.
great.
That is the eternal Ricky vibe.
Okay. All right. Other Gax and Spintles. Are you guys slinking, sneaking? You busting
I'm
in?
not too much concentrating on the rustling as I am trying to find the Kigurumi stash, which I guess would be in like the captain's quarters. So I'm just sort of heading towards the captain's quarters.
Yeah,
Whether
weirdly
that's
you're
where
not
the rustling
super
comes
familiar
from or
with the
not,
boat
that's
because you're super familiar with the jail cell. You can get yourself, you know how to get to that cell, but the rest of the boat is kind of
Like,
you're kind of
captain's quarters
blundering
are
around.
generally in the same sort of place on most boats, right?
Sure,
Like,
I've been on
underneath
very few
the
boats.
wheel, but
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, you just wouldn't like know your way around the quarters and stuff. So you're kind of feeling around a little bit, going through it. It's not going to be like a quick mission in and out kind of a thing. But yeah, so you guys are heading sort of under decks to get to all the good exciting stuff. When you come around the corner, you kind of already get a sense of what's going on because you know that on this boat the hull was not that deep. And so and also just because King Kaboom's a real big asshole, he keeps the prisoner's quarters or the prisoner's cell, whatever, like right under the deck, just so they can like smell fresh air sometimes and get really envious of all the like people walking around and like having freedom. And also just so he has to not walk as far with his hungry man dinner and risk spillage before he eats in front of the captive. So it's really a convenience thing for a lot of reasons. But the quarters are like right under the deck, and you do see King Kaboom in those quarters, sort of slumped over and locked in like his own cell. Locked in his own cell. Is that gonna?
No, I've
mess
got
with
it all
the-
set up. I just
okay.
need to do a little quick tweak.
Just as a side note, while we're taking a moment, we just crossed 8,000, folks. We're at $8,012.
That's
So it's very exciting.
I love charity stream day so much.
It's so good. I'm gonna temporarily take a
excellent.
potty break. Don't like explain anything too
Okay.
crucial.
That's a
potty.
good place to leave off. That King Kaboom's in his own cell. How is everyone doing? Everyone in video, in chat.
I
How is everyone
clipped my
doing?
lip a little bit. With
Oh.
It looked like you were having a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, just because I'm used to going at it with a guard for my beard, so I'm not used to that. With the head, it's like, trim that down, no worry.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have to. Oh no.
Oh, there goes
Well?
Hero. Here he is. He's back.
I thought we were gonna have just a private little conversation, John. Hero jump back in.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That's okay.
But there's video again. But
I'm
yeah,
sorry
this is the first
you
time
cut
I see
your
my
lip.
chin in age. This is not a good look. I mean, the
It's a
facial hair
powerful
alone,
look.
just no beard whatsoever.
Just a reminder to everyone, we do have a chat giveaway going at the moment to win a Brute
Yes.
Force branded Dice Vault from JCB Garage Crafts, and I've seen pictures of it. It looks awesome, and I want it.
Yeah.
So if you win
I'm
it, you're
very jealous.
obliged by law to send it directly to me. Also, for the chat donors, we are giving away a copy of a game called Viral, I think it is. Hold on, let me check.
Yes, that sounds right.
By Arcane Wonders. So if you donate to the Trevor Project, then you'll be in with a chance of winning that as well. And I'll draw both of those at the end of this game. And Adam also has something that he wants to give away. But he hasn't told any of us what it is. Although I imagine he's probably told Ray what it is.
That's an unfair comparison with the amount of conversation that we sort of have. But yes, it's very exciting. I would like to enter myself. I don't think I'm allowed to enter, but I would like to enter for it because it's an like insane giveaway. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I actually, funnily enough, fun story time. I like joined Brute Force on a live stream. Like that was the first recording that I did with you guys. That wasn't like a guest appearance, and I was like already in chat, and I didn't think about it, and I won the one of the giveaways that year while I was like on screen.
Because that was on the charity stream, right?
It was on one of the charity streams. Yeah, we were playing with Tim.
I've never won
that
anything on a
was
charity
your-
stream, but I keep
I
entering.
shouldn't have entered because I was like on the stream.
I thought that was your
think
second appearance as Cammy. So I remember it being like a
No.
flashback to where did this Cammy person come from?
We
maybe that
recorded
was
an
how
episode, but it hadn't
Jasper
been
framed
released.
it when we released the episode.
Yeah, we hadn't released the episode yet. So we like recorded one with me, and I was just like sitting there. It was the episode where I was just watching you guys record an episode. I had like recorded, but we hadn't released that episode yet. So that was how we were premiering that there was a new cast member. Yeah. And now here I am 50 episodes later. Y'all still can't get rid of me. I'm too strong.
As if people
powerful.
are actively trying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't read our emails. So,
Oh, it might be internal. I'm just saying, fan base wise, they might riot.
listen, Pat has a vendetta, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
Pat has
God.
a vendetta against all
Pat-
things.
yeah,
so
Pat's-
of all
Pat's
folks to have a vendetta against me.
got it against everyone. He wants Brute Force to be a one-man show, really.
Yeah.
But-
About
Honestly, I
apples,
listen.
of all
And-
things. But whatever.
And knowing Pat, he could totally do.
Yeah, no, we're all
Yeah.
very worried, actually. We're
Well,
joking,
that's-
but we're all very worried.
Like the next episode, he goes on like a 15-minute solo
Yeah.
monologue.
He
without-
did this thing the last
scared
time
to
we
be better.
recorded. Yeah, he like goes on a 15-minute like soliloquy, and he's like, "I was waiting for you all to stop me." Well, I say you all. I was waiting for y'all to stop me, and
Y'all.
it's like the problem is no one else was in the scene, so there's no one
one
to
was in the
stop you,
scene.
Pat.
And
also,
even
we
if
would
there was,
never
we
want
wouldn't
to.
stop you.
Why would we?
Oh,
We
yeah.
we know where our bread is buttered. On the Pat side.
Oh yeah, we're all Pat stands. We're big Pat stands. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys sort of come down the steps. You see King Kaboom in his own cell, and weirdly he's like slumped over, not super moving. But you do see him locked up in his own cell. Would you like to have a reaction to that, or would you like to interact with it?
I don't think I noticed, honestly. Trouble Ricky
Okay.
is just kind of all caught up in his moment. You know, he's feeling his
Sure.
emotions right now.
Okay.
Full fantasy.
I did notice I'm going to start crying very softly, just a couple of tears coming down, just like somebody already did it. Somebody took my life's work and made a fool of me. Okay. So
Okay.
my mutiny gets next. Who could have done this? And starting to break down a little bit.
Gax goes up to the cell and rattles the bars. He's like,
Looks like the glove's on the other foot now, huh?
Okay. All right. That's gonna wake him up. Adam, I don't remember how nasally the King Kaboom voice is, but I'm gonna err on the side of very nasally. Right?
King Kaboom kind of sounds like this. He's very excited to be a goblin.
Oh, it's like if the Joker had an upper respiratory infection.
Yeah, pretty much.
don't know
I
if
did
I
just
can-
announce in chat that if we do get, we're not too far off. We're about a little under $300 off. If we get to 8.5 thousand, I will chug this entire 24-ounce glass of beer.
and I will continue
chug-a-lug it.
drinking my cherries and berries cordial very slowly.
That sounds delightful.
Does sound good.
I don't have a lot of fun props around me, but I could go like get a hat. I don't have a lot of stuff
Okay,
like
what are you,
that.
John
I'll do
Caulfield?
something.
Come on.
Yeah.
I've got some.
Oh, he gets up because he's gonna go get a fucking hat.
He's gonna go get
Got some wine. I've got some scotch.
He knew he was gonna get a
We're
hat.
going down that route, but I'm not going to do much because
Chad,
still
I am
have
currently
more
drinking
books.
summer shandy, which is a shame, I guess, in a lot of ways because it is only like 4% alcohol. But I did bring to this event a 12-pack of Liney's summer shandy, of which there are 2 remaining. So I'm doing pretty okay.
How'd you
is that
like your
all
chicken
this
dinner
green
now,
bag?
you son of a bitch?
That's just during this stream. I mean, except for the 2 that are
wondering
poured in
if
here
that
right
was
here. So
something
I've drank 8 before this at this point.
Okay, that's now what's happening. You have kept that chicken hat in your underwear just for this occasion. Gax has pulled it out, unfolded it, smacked it on his head. So now he's a chipmunk with a chicken head, screaming at this man. Oh God, I'm gonna have to do the thing. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt my throat to get that.
It's
naked.
actually-
Just be like you're excited and like you're laughing the whole time.
Cursed.
Yeah, well, you chose King Kaboom.
How is that a worse voice than Goldie? How is it possible?
Because it's
that
one I made up and not one you made up.
Okay.
Just
he's
got
like-
first time getting dunked on, kind of nervous.
It's not my first time getting dunked on. I get dunked
But you are
on.
kind of nervous.
Right, I am kind of nervous. Thank you. And, no, so he's gonna like jump with a start and loll his head over. You can tell that he's like incredibly dehydrated, which is somewhat of a feat for this lad because he usually doesn't drink any water, like ever. God, it's so. I need to wait until John sits down because I'm talking to his hip and it's distracting me. 'Cause-
Why?
oh
Oh, God.
Maybe I should have just.
Forgot
kept
about
talking
John's
to
got
his
dumps
hip.
like a truck. So talk to his
That's
hip.
like
That's
what?
fine.
What?
Baby, move your butt.
But.
Let me sing it
Thank
again,
you.
actually, while we're here.
Okay. No, so King Boom wakes up. He's pretty dehydrated, pretty slumped over, and kind of disoriented. And he just sort of, you little cretin, what are you? That's so bad.
It's
That's
good.
so
Don't
rude.
worry. Just lean in.
Okay.
Just go.
Yeah.
J-O-I. Just
It's
lean
not
in.
my own character that I'm ruining. That I do feel like it's your IP that I'm
Yeah, no, it's fine.
And he's giving you the blessing.
Oh, yeah, just do it.
Oh, you Creighton? How did you float? How'd you? Are you in leagues with them?
With them? With who? With who? With who? With who? Who put you in here?
Oh, I forgot your name. Hold on. It's so long. It's so long. And he
Spence.
wants to say all of it.
Spittlesburger.
Spittlesburger.
Morgan Pfeffer.
I know.
AKA Spin.
Okay. Spintlesburger? You're in league with all of them? You would never betray me. What? Oh my God.
Who?
You
With
all,
who?
all of you,
Who would put
mutiny,
you in
all
here?
of you,
Mutiny.
turncoats. You're all turncoats. Couldn't trust any yet. Couldn't trust any yet from the start. You little. And then he tries to spit, but he's too dry. So he's trying to like spat at your feet to show. Sort of disrespect as sort of a sign of his disrespect, but he's too dry, and so he kind of hawks like, and then gets nowhere, and then just coughs. But yeah,
he's manic. He's manic. He's not thinking straight because obviously I'm asking who would throw him in here. Is there any water nearby?
Like outside the
Like
boat,
even
there's
a
a
puddle
lot
on
of
the
water. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with all of the good water was like thrown overboard.
I don't even care if it's good water. If there's a puddle that I can scoop water up out of the floor, I want to just throw something at his face.
It's on an angle. I'll give you this. The boat's on an angle, and he is in a prison cell, but hey, prisoners gotta pee. So there is like a pee bucket that is in the cell with him.
Okay.
It's at an angle, so it's not as full as it once was.
Ray.
I would 100%
gotta
consider
pee.
forcing this on him, but I'm also not going to crack open the cell just in case this is a ploy, and I still want to keep my mutiny options available. So I'm not going to force King Kaboom to drink their own pee.
Okay. Hey,
Prisoners gotta pee.
good move, hero.
Well, you also know that I'm not opposed to doing that in other games.
I don't know anything. I'm a naive gunner. What are you talking about?
I don't think you should be opposed to doing it here. Personally, as Ray, I don't think you should be opposed to throwing piss on this man. He hasn't been nice to you.
Hero, your mic's gone a little crack, buddy.
Oh no.
Maybe
We can still hear you, but
yeah, we can still hear you. It's just a little like chunk. It's less French vanilla and just more chunky monkey.
Yeah. It's like you fried it. Fried vanilla.
What the hell? It's still crackly?
It's a little crispiness.
A
A little crisp.
I'm going to have to restart the computer in between streams, but I'll do that post-shaving.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, God, I would never guess you three of all three.
Well, listen, I just like to go on the record here and say, first of all, I have the conch. It's the talking shell. Let's just get that out of the way first. I did not do anything untoward. I just woke up wearing a very cute bunny costume. I think we can all agree. And I did braid you a very nice friendship bracelet, actually a double friendship bracelet. So, I mean, if there's a company man here, that's me, good old Ricky. Ricky Tater Cakes is here to I mean, is there a reason why you're in the cell? Did you put yourself in there on your own? Like what exactly transpired from your viewpoint? Because we all got real crispy on the tater wine that we had out last week or last night or last year or what? I don't even remember how long we've been here. What do you remember, sir, my liege?
He tries his best at laughing, but he kind of coughs, and I'm gonna have a hard time recreating that. It's you. First of all, that one hurt me. I didn't like that.
It's painful. It's a painful laugh.
I didn't like to hear it. You. First of all, you're very welcome for the bunny suit. I saved the bunny suit for you. Ricky, bunnies are eternal, obviously, I saved you the fucking bunny suit. But you're all, you big old dinks. You know how I got this. I didn't put myself in here. That's not my sort of flavor. I don't know what you guys do when we don't have a captive in the cell, but I would never. I'd never. And he starts like raising his voice, and as he's getting loud and super manic, you do hear some like shuffling coming up from like deeper in the boat, so like more towards the sand, like the bottom of the boat that was pretty dark and in shadow.
Oh, hot damn, they're shuffling down below. I'm gonna go snoot out this shuffling, sir. You just bear with me a minute. I'm gonna go snoot out that shuffling.
You don't need to wait for too long because they are coming into view, and what you do see is let's call it a posse of 3 individuals. Let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown of these 3 individuals. They are boys. Yeah.
We just hit $8,542. I do have a giant beer to chug.
Yes, you do.
Do it now. Go boys on deck.
Damn.
There you go. Attaboy, sir.
Bam, 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 bam.
powerful. I'm gonna politely sip my ice water.
No, gag reflex, huh? Lucky.
What's that?
Lucky.
Yeah,
gotta
no,
take
John, you should see him
advantage.
down a dog.
I too
Goes whole
am
hog
gonna
on those
chug a
dogs.
beverage just because I'm feeling some of the effects of sleepy.
I mean, I did promise
No,
to
I have.
continue leisurely sipping my cordial.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Promise
We're
to
all getting
leisurely
that
sip
sweet,
my
sweet beverage
cordial.
action, except for King Kaboom.
I
Yeah,
say
no.
cordial.
I mean, he's gonna
because
drink
that's-
piss if anything.
That's what I think Americans understand better. If I say squash, then everyone will be like, "What? That's not a squash." But we call it
I know
squash.
squash.
You
More
call
squash.
cordial, you got like a juice,
Cheers.
like you call
Yeah,
it squash?
This is squash, like the concentrated stuff you add the water to. Squash.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
But that's why I call it cordial, to avoid the you're strange looks.
Was it? Do you make some out of squash? Why is it called squash?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just what
Hey,
it's called.
fair.
People are
That's
asking
what
if
it's called,
there
that.
needs to be another run of the trimmer. I'm gonna do
Oh.
it, but I'm gonna turn the mic down so we can continue on as well, if you're looking to.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Hero is at this point, he's obligated to shave the entire thing off. Like he's
Oh,
just
yeah.
waiting till the end of the. He's
It's
just waiting till the end of the
all coming
stream.
off. I just don't
Yeah,
want
it's
it
all
to
gone
for too long.
at this point. He's just gonna dip himself in there. But
Dip himself in there. Oh. Oh, a nasty visual.
yeah, if anybody wants to challenge me to a chugging contest at GeeklyCon, I will absolutely take you on. I am not
He's-
scared of anybody. I will
he's
unhinge
incredible.
my jaw and just like
Yeah.
pour it straight
Now,
down. I drink
will
very
say
fast.
I hope
that-
Heroes go for the Yosemite Sam.
Yeah. I will say that if anyone wants to challenge Adam to a drinking contest at a GeeklyCon, it comes with a lot of stipulations because
There are okay, so yes, there are a lot of stipulations. There are drinking
There's
rules
a
and
lot of-
stipulations. You do have to talk to my drinking manager Ray first if you want to challenge me to a drinking contest because she has to sign off on whatever I'm drinking before I drink it. We got into this whole thing. There's things to consider. So it's not so
you know.
easy as just like, hey, let's drink this thing. I challenge you to this.
Yeah, like take last year. If you had wanted to challenge like Adam to a drinking contest last year, you would have had.
It would have had to
to,
been champagne.
It would have had to be champagne because all we
Yeah, because
drank
we only
all
drank
weekend was
champagne last year.
Yeah, or champagne-like products.
I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the carnage that's going on my table right now.
Oh, look,
and
your
that's
cake,
not
Starbuck.
and that's not including the ones that I did go ahead and toss in the garbage already. So,
Nice. All right. Okay.
I'm looking for Crash Bash 2.0 is what I'm going for right now.
I looked down for 1 second. I looked back
Hero.
up in Hero.
You get a starfish? Pretty soon you're gonna have like a starfish. Do you have any hair
So
ties?
Beautiful. I do.
No, it's too.
Okay.
You have any rubber bands? You might have rubber bands. Okay, Hero. If you could get some rubber bands going, it's beautiful.
Maybe
I totally
even like a
forgot
binder
about the
clip.
Bash Crash of 20.
Bash Crash was the original
2015?
GeeklyCon. So, for those that don't know, in the original GeeklyCon, we had what was called the Bash Crash,
The
which
original
was
charity stream.
You know, that's right. Yeah, the original charity stream is what I meant to say. I got way too wasted. We were playing Tabletop Simulator. There was some issue with John's side of things, so he couldn't stream anymore. So like we switched over, and I was streaming for a certain period of time, and then I got like so drunk that I passed out. And
On camera?
and then no, I was off camera.
Yeah, we weren't running like cameras, I don't think, were we?
But they needed to like
Oh.
reset the game, and I was gonzo because I was like out like a light.
Yeah, so we
that's-
basically.
And so then like
didn't play
everybody was
anything
trying
for,
to
like,
text
an
me
hour.
and like send me messages on Hangouts to be like, "Hey, Adam, we need you to reset the game because like we can't do it because we're all in your server, and also you control the stream right now." So that was kind of jacked.
Powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it sounds great.
No, it was good. It was good. It makes me feel real good about myself to remember that moment.
We should,
I mean, honestly, we should what?
No, you carry on.
I was just gonna say, I think that just reaffirms our meticulous planning of what alcohol we're gonna consume before a weekend. I think that just
Smoke
sort of...
weed every day.
Okay. Yeah,
And on
no,
that
you're
note,
right.
we should carry on
right.
with these 3 good boys that are coming towards us.
Okay. So there are 3 good boys coming towards you. I want to go ahead and make it very canon right now that they are all, if you're looking for a good boy breed, like if you're looking to compare it to something here, all mutts. Because they didn't do some weird genetic fuck shit in Eorith.
So for those of you that don't follow brute force intently, that don't know what a good boy is, in case this wasn't already mentioned and I wasn't paying attention, a good boy is effectively like a dog person, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, imagine your general human, but instead of human features,
like a snoot.
Like
a snoot. They have dog features.
Have you ever watched Dog Canyon and the 3 Muskehounds? And if you haven't, you should fucking watch that because that's such an incredible series. I like that. And I'm assuming from everyone's looks that nobody's heard of that or watched that. It was French cartoon. It was good.
And good boys they're like, we've only had one good boy and it was during a different charity stream, so it wasn't part of like the main story. But yes, good boys are sort of like dog folk, because we love animal folk.
One of them popped up in episode 100 as well.
Oh, that's right. We had a bunch of good boys in episode 100. Bunch of good boy cops.
We had a good boy cop.
Just one good boy and an 8 point.
I always imagine every character is a dog until corrected.
It's a good instinct.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Gregory's and a lot of Gregory dogs in brute force. Okay, so something that is of note, to these good boys in particular, just by their just visual expression, is they are in I don't want to call it a cosplay of sorts. They are in a very unique outfit in that they are wearing, all of 3 of them are wearing like a tight fitted skirt all the way down to their ankles with sort of a big flare that's in 2, like pointed peplums.
Y'all wanted a twist?
Do you want a twist?
What's a peplum?
It'll become really clear what I meant because it's hard to describe what I'm trying to describe it this way. Where their nipples would be, there are some seashells that are just strung together with some very intricate twine. They are wearing wigs, and you can tell they're going for a mermaid type illusion in sort of this. So you have 3 good boys that are sort of like shuffling, I think is how you describe how you would walk in a tail skirt, because the skirt is made to resemble exactly a mermaid.
Well, that explains all the rustling under down below, because that's a lot to walk in. You're gonna
make noise in an outfit like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, this is a great look. I don't know who y'all are, but you're looking. This is good. This looks good. Y'all know you look good.
Since you have established yourself as sort of the one that is going to talk to them, the front good boy, because they are in sort of a triangle formation, because when you're a threesome, that's how you walk.
Yeah.
So that one comes up, and they go, right, now, what are you on about on this ship? Right now, all right, you come for your mate? Is that what you're doing? What are you doing here? I don't know how to. Give me your name. You gotta start with something. Are you with this lad? You're all kind of the same.
Right, you're doing a lot of words. Honestly, I'm just kind of like awash in the fantasy right here. Like, what is the look you're giving me? It's everything right now. I'm Eternal Ricky, by the way. Everyone knows me as Eternal Ricky. What's your name? How you doing?
Okay, I feel like you are trying to, I don't know, I feel like you're trying to, rapport. I feel like you're trying to hype this good boy up. And I do think you should roll, loss. I do think you should roll feelings for that, to just see how this good boy
Don't worry.
I do think I'm good. I think you're prepared.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, yes. I rolled a 3 and a 2, which means I succeeded twicely. I got some lost lootings in this process.
You succeeded oncely. Are you trying to
No,
roll
I double
under?
succeeded.
Double. Yeah.
No, you have to roll
Above a
over.
2.
I thought for
It's a feelings.
yeah, which is under, right?
No.
I mean,
Feelings
it was
was-
under when I was trying to entice a rabbit.
If you're using
parrot.
if you're using feelings, you want to roll over your number. I was just assuming you guys were rolling correctly, and because it's not super important to the story, I sort of didn't fact check you guys. But no, typically you want to roll above feelings, and you want to roll below for lasers.
I just know I picked a very. Sorry.
But I thought you picked a 2 because you were good at like the brain stuff. You weren't good at the feeling stuff, which would mean that you.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I did want to roll below. You're good. You're good. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
You're absolutely right. I forgot that. You're right. I did want to roll. So I got a lost
1.
losings. So I got 1. I didn't get 2. I got 1.
You got it 1. Okay. Okay. So they sort of still eye you, like, suspiciously. They don't know how to take this. They don't know if you're being genuine. Would you like to ask your lost lootings question, or would you like to continue this conversation and until something?
I do want to ask my lost lootings question here.
Okay.
The thing I want to know more than anything is, God, I'm too naive though. Is the thing is like Ricky is so naive. That is his innate state. Do they mean me ill will? Like, are they actively like antagonistic towards me personally?
Okay. They are very undecided on you vis-a-vis friend or foe, but you can tell like the 2 in the back that are sort of in formation. The 2 in the back that are sort of in formation. They're not really brandishing weapons, but they are sort of looking a little bit more menacing. They're not really the talker of the group, you know.
Right.
They're sort of just backing them up. And I will say that you see like King Kaboom like turn around and have a very visceral reaction. Like, these are the people that did in fact put him in this cage.
A couple of things. One, we are closing in on. I did offer to the chat that I would, if we hit 9,000, I would chuck another double beer.
I saw that.
So there's that. We are closing in hot and heavy. Also, Hero, are you using twisty ties on your beard
Like
sections?
ties?
No, because
Are you trying to tie? Okay.
But in fact, I have dental floss.
Are you tying dental floss?
I am using dental floss.
Oh my God.
That's so great.
Okay.
Hero.
Hero.
I also want this as a gym leader, Hero. I don't.
Dental floss
You know
hero.
what? That's close enough.
Gonna be a dental floss hero. Got stars in his eyes. You know, it's all right. You don't even need the dental floss at this point. Like, I think they're well formed. Pull the dental floss out the other side, because it's pull them all out. Pull them all out. Yeah. No, it's well formed.
See, no, like that.
Starfish
one
it.
goes wild.
That's
There
all
we
right.
go.
You're starfishing. You're starfishing good. That's amazing.
I don't know why, but I'm very close to getting like Zataran's manic. I feel on the verge of.
Jazz it up with Zatarans. Oh my God, they're so close. They are currently $58 away from making me chug another giant ass beer, which I don't need. Let's point that out in this point of the story.
I think you're gonna sound more and more like Zatarans. With
All right, so the good boys are currently like not decided on my sitch, but I do feel they're antagonistic towards King Kaboom. I assume they're like, yeah.
So you can tell by his reaction, the good boys are the ones that imprisoned King Kaboom in the first place.
Yeah.
The boys are the one that put it.
Oh
That put it in there,
shit,
but
we
they
hit
are
9K. We hit 9K.
Yeah,
Oh,
blessed.
Ray, I am so sorry because this stream has just
No.
descended into madness.
No, my favorite group to DM for is people that have never played a game before. Like I don't know. I love the chaos. It's totally fine. And also this is lasers and feelings. Like that's
a lot of carbonation right there.
Powerful though.
We're good. Whew.
Like
So you got
Adam's
30
BAC.
minutes left of the stream.
Yeah, we're running on short on time here.
I don't know what you thought we were gonna like. I don't know if you thought these goblins were gonna like solve world hunger or something,
Yeah,
or like
I
bring
did,
magic
actually.
back to your Earth. They're not going
Specifically,
to.
I figured that's what you had planned.
Well, okay. All right. Well, let's scrap what we've done so far and let's get them all in a committee room with some world leaders. We'll get them in a room with all the wieners in your Earth. Okay. Yeah, so they're undecided about you, and they are pretty antagonistic. And King Kaboom like goes really feral and starts sort of like climbing up the side, and you see one good boy to the side just really handily take a bunch of pantyhose and sort of like shove it in his mouth as he comes up to the thing, just to keep him from having to speak, because that's sort of the reason why they don't want him out, is because he was so fucking loud. I'm tossed. It was a long night, and I can't hear him. I can't hear him again. I won't. We had to come out here, shut him up. He's terrible. Now, are you with him? I mean, thank you. The wig is great, and I know the wig is great. I know.
Yeah, I meant to mention
fantasy.
the wig is great. The wig is just like working.
No, it's snatched. I'm entirely snatched, and I know that. I appreciate you.
Right.
Yeah, recognizing that. Are you with this bloke? You guys are kind of dressed like you're doing your own thing. You got this like furry thing, and I can't tell if you're sort of with this one.
Where are you from, by the way? I can't quite place the accent.
We're from this island. You landed on our island. I swear, that one was fine. That one complimented me. You're just fucking idiot. I don't know. We're from this island. You landed on an island, and
we didn't know that, did we?
We're from this island.
I mean, we've crashed,
You
so we
sound
don't exactly know which
kind of
island we're
like
even in.
British. You sound kind of like Australian. Then sometimes it goes a bit American. I don't know. It's a very unique accent, sort of saying. It's nice.
Look,
I like it.
All I'm saying is that I'm an experience. Like Madonna, I can change. I can talk like this. I can do whatever. You're back and forth. You don't know where I'm from. I'm from this island.
I think the most important question right now is, you aren't a member of his team?
Of the goblins
Of King
team?
Kaboom. You were never a member?
No.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm taking over your
anything.
party. Mutiny! Mutiny!
Is this like a mating call? What are you yelling at us, mate? You're also real loud. We're gonna send you to the brig.
I'm panicking. Just breathe.
My vocal coach told me that if you cover one nostril, you breathe in real slow, count to 10 or whatever, and then cover the other nostril, breathe right back out. You're not counting. That's not. I think you know that you're not doing the thing. All right, okay.
I don't know what you. Listen, I just need the mutiny. Can I join you and live out my dreams?
What you want? Sorry, are you asking to like audition for the group?
Audition?
Yeah, it's a band. Like it's obviously a girl group. It's very clear. Obviously, we're a girl group of mermaids. It's so obvious from our aesthetic. And I mean, if you want to jump aboard, we're gonna have to change your fit, because that's just, it's not a mermaid, so that's a problem. But if we're gonna have to see what you got, like, you play the drums? Are you a singer? Like, what's your thing? Are these like backup dancers? Are you guys like looking to be roadies?
I've been known to sing, and I'm bold-faced lying at this point.
Oh, great! I would like you to roll a Lost for that.
Rolling a Lost. Lost is the feelings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to roll onto your number.
Under.
4. So I am a 4.
Oh, okay. Would you like to ask a question to to me right now?
This is more lost losings. Lost lootings.
How can I best become a part of this group right now so I can live out my dreams of mutiny?
Okay. I will tell you just by looking at them, you really start to like analyze and investigate. You can tell sort of like by how the outfit is cut and like by how they are that they are sort of a like pop hip hop fusion. Think very much kind of like Lil' Kim girl group. Like their lip gloss is popping is what I'm saying. Like that's the frame of reference. That's sort of the vibe that they're trying to give. Kind of like if Doja Cat's music had more of a drum line. It's sort of what
Sorry. Just the first time I heard Mua, I got angry.
I will tell you right now that if you perform an excerpt from Moo, you're gonna be in this group. You might be the leader of this group. Moo is very much up their alley.
So I'm going to take my Kigurumi, which I'm assuming is a bit airtight, and start blowing into it so I can puff up a la Missy Elliott in the 90s.
Oh,
and then say, all right, you want an addition? Well, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I go moo. I go moo.
Okay, all right. They all sort of take a step back in like jaws drop, which is saying something because they're good boys, so they got beefy snouts.
There's jowls for days.
There's jowls for days. Their tongues flap down, like they are shocked and awed, and then they just all three in unison start like a standing ovation, and they just, all right, well, obviously you're in. I'm like, of course, you're not standing over there with those. You get over here, and they like usher you like behind their group. They're like, no. Oh, obviously you're in. You're perfect. You really, you match the whole vibe like immediately. Oh, it's kismet. Now, are these like your assistants? Are they like are they choreographers? Like, what are they adding to this? Like, what are they?
Gents? Thoughts? You want in on this? I mean, this is really my life.
Listen, I think Thoughts is great. I think if we could be Thoughts for a lot of ways, that works for this kind of sitch, right? Look, I've never been a goblin. I've never been seen as a goblin thought, but like Thought Ricky Tater Cakes, that kind of sells itself in a lot of ways.
Now that I'm seeing you sort of in the light, I think Thought really fits your energy, and I actually love that for you. So you're not very experienced in thoughtdom.
Thaumaturgy is really what it's called. It's called thaumaturgy, yes.
Thaumaturgy, of course.
It's a specific form of magic wherein you entrance the other people with your fat-ass booty.
All right.
That's what we're talking about, right?
Obviously, you're in. No, get your fat-ass booty over here. Obviously, you're in. Now you, the quiet one, who was still shaking the cage for some reason. He stuffed his mouth full of pantyhose. You can't hear him. Now, are you also a Thought? Are you going to, sing backup vocals? What are you doing?
I don't want anything to do with this, quite frankly. I just want to get my parrot and get out of here.
What? All right, mates. Easy enough. I think we throw you in the brig with this piece of shit right there.
I've been in the brig so much. I just want to get to the.
Listen, shake it down, Tatiana. Is all I'm saying. If you're not gonna shake it down, Tatiana, then what are you bringing to the fucking dance crew? Okay, Gax?
If you're not with us, you're praying for our downfall. We can't have you just running about the island. No, you're gonna go in the brig. You're gonna chill with your mate. If you're not with us,
I'd like to see you try. And he runs.
Oh, great. He runs. All right, they're gonna try to put you in this brig, and so I want you to roll a looting. Are the two boys that?
Oh, I'm gonna chase him down. I'm chasing him down.
Okay.
I'll run.
How many die do I get
full
for this?
suit?
And I'm a gunner, so I feel like I'm prepared for this. I feel like I'm an expert chaser.
I feel like I'll give you.
I
don't think you're prepared. I don't think you're prepared.
Okay.
Do it on the spur at the moment.
Well, yeah, I would say that there's like 5 people chasing you down. So it's gonna be hard.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 5, which is also a success.
Okay, because this is sort of right at the end of the story and everything, I'm gonna say that they like chase you and they like tear ass all through this ship, and they come up right to the dock and they like corner you, and they're grabbing it's like the main good boy has a hold of you and has your legs.
The parrot saves me.
The parrot is gonna fly over into the good boy's face and distract them, and you're gonna fall off the bow of the boat. And Timo will have saved your like freedom in this instance. And then I mean now it's just a girl group with 2 goblins and 3 good boys that's gonna like fucking rock this island. Do either of you two have anything you want to say to King Kaboom before sort of you close that chapter of your life?
I'm going to suggest that we throw him off the ship, take over the ship, so I can truly fill out my full
wreckage.
Trait. And at the very least, I'm gonna walk by his cell, flipping him the bird, and just saying, "Finally, you've held me down for so long, but my dreams have come true as a girl group idol."
Yeah, you're not gonna meet a lot of friction with that. Everyone's kind of on board with throwing this dick over. He was very loud and very difficult to listen to for too long, and also a difficult voice to produce out of your mouth. So yeah, would you like to name your new girl group, the 2 goblins?
It's called Bye Girl Bye.
Yep.
Love that.
But it's B-I girl B-Y-E.
If it wasn't, I would leave this call right now.
What's the name of the ship? So that's yours now as well.
Girl.
Oh yeah. Girl.
It's just called Girl.
Girl.
Does it have a U in it?
But there's no I's. It's just GRRL.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's
so for the longest time, that was my Halo 4-letter call sign just to mess with people.
Yep.
For the longest time.
Whoa.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did it.
Chills.
That one also hurt my brain and my body. No, but thanks boys for hanging out with me. I'm sad Carly couldn't make it for longer, but also big thanks to Hero for jumping in and helping us out since we were only going to have 3 of us.
Not the hero we wanted, but the hero we deserved.
The hero you paid for as well. Like
I don't know. I think I wanted this hero for sure. Yeah.
If you bring me into any game, expect a certain level of chaos.
I mean, if you let me GM the game, expect a certain level of chaos.
Also accurate.
I didn't get any of the references from when the girl band turned up to the end. So I don't know what's going on.
Also accurate.
So I'm gonna suggest that you keep the stream open so I can finish off at least sideburns. Unless
get those face areas.
Let me know if you want me to keep this for the next leg of the stream. I will do that. Otherwise, at the very least, this is coming off. I'm going to finish the stream with this terrible would-be mustache.
You can. We've still got 20 minutes left of the stream.
Oh yeah,
carve it up. We got time. We got 18 minutes. We're good.
I just want you in the in between to look up Doja Cat Moo.
Oh yeah, if you haven't heard Doja Cat Moo, Doja Cat Moo is
you need to get some
a whole
Doja Cat Moo
experience.
going on.
Doja Cat Moo.
DOJA.
I am looking back in through the chat because I wasn't paying attention while I was doing my bad voice. Carly just needed to leave. She was tired. Someone was asking where Carly went. That they missed her. We missed her too, but she just needed to leave early. It's kind of late.
Oh, John, mute yourself because that's going out to stream.
That's not me doing that.
Oh.
That's Adam. Someone also. Yo, bitch, I'm a cow.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
I'm a cow. I'm not a cat. I don't say meow. It's just inspired lyrics.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Someone also asked if is Ray Ray the gay, and I don't know what that means for sure, but probably. I don't know what the intent of that was, but probably. And yes, Death by Kitten. The next leg is going to be Welcome to St. Paxton, and that's going to give you even more hero content, and I believe maybe even a little bit more John content, right? Because you're sticking around.
Oh, I'm
for
on
Welcome to
it
St.
for
Paxton.
the rest of the stream. Yeah.
Oh
Forever.
yeah.
You can't get rid of
Nothing
it,
but
John.
content. Oh my gosh! Thanks to everyone that donated. It's been a big bump. We've gotten like what, $2,000 in the past few hours.
Yeah,
That's excellent.
Yeah, it's
Something
$2,000
like that.
over this period. It's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
So honestly, I've said it before, and I'll probably say it again in this stream. Like, the charity stream is my favorite day of the year, especially in this community, because seeing everyone come together on the streams, just having fun, playing some ridiculous games, watching the chat activity, and then everyone coming together and raising some money for an incredible organization like the Trevor Project is so inspiring and so beautiful.
Yeah. We've still got like 9 hours left of the stream. We're only about $1,000 off of what we made last year.
All right, let's do some giveaways, because I really want to give away my special giveaway, my secret and special giveaway.
Kisses?
I mean, maybe. Where you
After
gonna
all
be
those
at, baby
beers.
girl? No.
It's been
How do I make my hair cascade and shine so impressively in front of my headphones? I don't know. I got a lot of hair.
If you want a chance to win the Brute Force branded Dice Vault, then get your entries in now with hashtag giveaway, and I will draw that in a couple of minutes.
And then the subsequent giveaway is going to be special and secret.
I'll also say the Dice Vault is made by the same folks that made our like custom Fate Brute Force D6s.
No, it's
and
not.
those.
Oh, nice.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
No,
No,
not at all.
it's a GarageCraft. Right? Didn't
JC
GarageCraft make
I'm so sorry.
JB?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Garage
I was
Crafts.
thinking of something else. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of the scrolls.
that
we were
scroll
talking
of
about.
rolling thing that we did. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking about the scrolls instead of the vault. I was like, oh, that must be what they're called.
Scrolls from Marvel's Secret War.
Yeah, I did not. My bad. I was
Death
I was
by
playing with the
Kitten.
dice.
You just ordered a Sayer T-shirt. That's very good. I like that.
Ooh. The Sayer
So
t-shirts
tell
are
me,
very good. I have
are
a
those
Doki Doki
D6s
t-shirt.
still available?
What Yeah, you could go on dieharddice.com and you can look for the Brute Force D6s, and I don't know where the heck they are.
They are
I have one.
genuinely beautiful dice.
They're
You know,
so
I
good,
have
they're
my
metal.
setters
This
around
is
here
not
somewhere. I
doing
don't
it
know where they are, but yeah, there you go.
What's cool
I
is
know where
they're,
mine
as
are.
far as I'm aware, they're the only dice like D6s in the world that work for Fate and as a normal D6, because they have like pluses and minuses
This was
and
my
zeros with
this was my
Adamos.
idea. This was my concept. Was I pitched to the Die Hard Dice folk? I'm like, listen, if we could create a hybrid die that works as a Fate die and also works as a general D6, like no one does that. And so yeah, they work as both, which is kind of dope.
And hey, they come packaged with a lot of good juju, because I for Brute Force I built a character that is almost useless in a physical fight, and I haven't died yet. And there were a bunch of physical fights right after she joined. Oddly, first 45 episodes of the podcast, one combat, and then right after I make a character that's not good at combat, it's like, oh no, we're gonna fight now. It was excellent.
I mean, we had to get into a fight.
Well, mini fights, great mini fights.
Several. I don't know where my dice went.
No need to have a few.
Well, with where we were in the story, it made sense that we were fighting people, but it was just funny. It was very funny to me. Oh, nice. I actually recently got a pair of steampunk goggles. That's what they're called anyways, in my Animal Crossing, in my Able Sisters. This was like a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah, those are very good.
Yeah. We haven't done the drawings yet. Boryanka? We haven't done the drawings yet, but if you do hashtag giveaway, we've got a dice vault up for grabs and then a secret special giveaway from Adam.
Secret and special from me.
Secret and special.
I'm not saying it's Kiss.
Yeah. It's not.
I'm not saying
not.
Not saying it's not Kisses, but it's probably not Kisses.
Yes, it is. It is. It's somehow it's a Schrodinger's kiss. It is both a kiss and not a kiss simultaneously. That's all I can say for sure.
Do people recommend Animal Crossing? Fairy Hatchet. I strongly recommend the Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is great.
You've never played an Animal Crossing before this one, right?
This is my first Animal Crossing. This is the first crossing of animals for me.
Same for me.
And you know what? It's a treat. It's a daily treat. There is the underpinning of just this real sickening neuroses that I suffer from, wherein I feel like eventually there will be a day when I stop playing Animal Crossing. It's like, you know that old adage, there's a day when you put your child, like you pick your child up and then you put them down for the last time. I feel like I feel that with Animal Crossing, where there's a day when I'll stop playing Animal Crossing and then someday, like 5 years down the line, I'll check in on my island and everybody will be like, oh, I remember you. You used to give us cherries. And it's like, yeah, I know, I'm a monster.
Complex. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, for now, I love it. For now, I love it.
It's really great if you're one of those like grind people that likes that. Like I played quite a bit of Minecraft, and like when I played Breath of the Wild, I collected bullshit to like max out on my armor, and I enjoy that like steady grind kind of mechanic, and so it's very good for that, of like waking up, doing my daily chores, checking the morning turnip price, checking the afternoon turnip price, talking to all my villagers so I get those sweet ass Nook miles. Like, it's someone's birthday today, oh shit, let's go get you a present. What's in my Able Sisters shop?
Like, this is the time though to play Animal Crossing. This is the time because like it's pretty much a daily occurrence where like I'll zip into Animal Crossing, I'll check out what's in my Able Sisters, I will Snapchat to Ray what is in my Able Sisters that day. It's like, hey, if you want to come visit my island, here's what I've got for sale.
I have like no cap 4 rows of peaches that I need to go to your island to sell. But no, I was worried that it was going to be, because the whole thing is like, oh, you're in debt to this fucking raccoon. Da, da, da. I thought it was going to be stressful of like, but that no one ever like comes to collect. You just can't upgrade your house again until you do that. And like the first 3 editions are so easy to pay off because it's so easy to make a ton of money in Animal Crossing. You can catch ranchos, you can catch butterflies. Right now I'm on that flower grinding, so like the majority of my time that I spend with the Animal Crossing software open on my Switch is me digging a hole in like a certain pattern, and then replanting the flowers in this perfect pattern, or like running around and watering all my flowers. So
all right,
capitalism part.
Things about the game. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got 9 minutes. Let's do our giveaway so we can zip into St. Paxton on time.
Okay,
also, beard shaving.
The winner of the Brute Force branded Dice Vault is Explorers Wanted.
Oh,
Explorers Wanted. If you can,
Explorers Wanted. All right, quickly rejoin the giveaway for the secret special prize.
Hold on, let me finish speaking.
Okay, that also.
Explorers Wanted, if you can DM GeeklyInc with your email address, we will get that all sorted out and get that sent off to you. Okay, carry on, Adam.
Yeah, the secret special giveaway I can announce right now. It's very secret, but it's very special.
It's not
also,
open yet, so don't type hashtag giveaway.
There's a lot of people typing giveaway right now. The secret special giveaway that I am offering here is 500,000 bells in Animal Crossing. I will provide you with a dodo code. You will come to my island. I will hand to you 500,000 bells. I mean, that's pretty. That's a lot. That's 500,000 bells I'm offering. That's fat stacks of cash.
I am typing giveaway in the chat. John, if I win, don't give it to me. But I want it. I want it so badly, and I couldn't stop my fingers from typing it because I want 500,000 bells. That's 2 Zen bridges, y'all.
That's a lot of bells, folks.
Kaosun Zenbridge.
Multiple Zen bridges.
I committed to a Zen bridge motif for my island before I had demolished them all when I started terraforming.
I mean, that's multiple rooms, really. If you think about your mortgage payments here, folks, that's multiple
500,000. It's not an attic, but it's multiple rooms for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's a third of an attic at least.
Thank you, Death by Kid. You do not need to give me the bells.
I do give Ray a lot of bells just randomly.
Sometimes you do, for sure. Which is weird because it's not like I'm not playing all the time and grinding, but I just have expensive tastes, and I am one of those players that obsessively terraforms, where it's like I plan it out and everything has to be symmetric. So I had to demolish everything.
You had to
from scratch.
you had to break down and move various buildings twice. Like you had to move things twice just to move things like one spot over type stuff.
But it's almost done, and it's gonna make my brain so happy to see it so symmetric and perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna.
I mean, I don't know. You should tweet it out. Let people know that there's 500,000 bells up for grabs right here.
I wouldn't bother because we're gonna draw it in like 20 seconds.
Oh, I'm just saying. People will be excited about 500,000 bells.
Enter while you can.
Here it is. It's your moment. Your moment. I hope Susie wins. Actually, Susie just entered in.
Oh, I love Susie. Shout out to Susie.
No favorites.
You're great.
No favorites, obviously, but I do already
Susie.
have her as a friend on. I do already have her on friend on my Switch, so it would make it much easier.
I named my Yamper in Pokemon Shield after Susie. I've no favorites. That's in the rearview mirror. Love Yamper. Love Susie.
Wonder if that's probably too short. I was wondering if I could do a braid between these, but
I don't think it's gonna work.
Like one loop with these.
Yeah.
You look like Obelisk from Asterix. Obelisk.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't going for
like
anything intentional, but I'll take it.
All right, who do I have to give 500,000 bells to?
Doing the drawing.
That's 500,000 bells, folks.
Yeti Cactus.
Yeti Cactus. Okay.
Also a great
You can sort that
name.
out.
That is such a good name.
So Yeti Cactus, reach out to me on Twitter DM, I guess. That would be the easiest way, and let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And I will. I'll set up a dodo code for you, so you can come and grab your 500,000 bells.
Yes, absolutely. Love that.
Thanks, everybody.
I should have offered to make a bunch of matryoshkas.
For all your donations. Every little helps. Raise incredible $9,221 so far. I think we're already about $1,000 from reaching what we raised last year, and we still got like.
It's amazing in this environment, no less.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's so humbling.